AF Ghosties. How are we? Hi, chat. Oh, God. Okay. Anxy, congratulations on getting first and the Spotify reminder. You are on top of shit today. Jesus. Hi, Bird. Hi, Tango. How are you? I hope you're doing well, mate. Hello, Frog. And obviously, hi, Tyrio. I completely forgot to say hi to you because I assumed I already did. You're here. Hello. Birajenka, hello. Thanks for the first time chat, as well as Eden Draws Art. Glad for you guys to have first time in here. Hello, Jay. How are you doing? Death, hello. Day 2 streak. Let's go. Willow, hi. McAllister, hello. It's been a minute since I think I've seen your name. Hello, good to see you. Inky, hello. Keith, thank you for another first time chatter. Hello, how you doing? Everybody new here today. Sup, besties? Ayo, what's up, Ink? How's everyone doing? Blackwing, I think we actually should plan another movie sometime this weekend. What do you guys think? Movie night this weekend? What do you guys think? Froglord, Froggy Joras, and Mommy Milky, how you doing? Paper Silver, how you doing? How is everybody? How is everybody? How are we? I'm drugged up. This shit's gonna put me to bed real damn fast. Yeah, no, it's okay. You're missing a body part. I totally understand. Things get a little weird when you're missing a body part. I do not blame you whatsoever. Hello, how is everyone? So very on for the movie night. All right, let's try to do the movie night this weekend. Let's try and plan that this weekend. I think I can do my best. I'm missing my penis, Emily. I totally understand. Hello, everybody. My name is Almost Sander, and welcome home. How are we, chatters? My hair's down because I'm too fucking tired to put it up, honestly. That's the entire excuse. I just don't feel good, and so I'm not putting my hair up. Deal with it. This is what you're getting for this morning. I'm so deeply tired today. I can't do this today. We didn't start with the lore music. Yeah, I know. I remembered to hit the fucking shuffle. Oil. I always call you Ollie Founder because I'm fucking dyslexic. I swear to God. Oil Founder. Hi. How are you, bro? You look like my English teacher, Mr. Z, but young. That's terrifying because my students probably would have at certain points called me Mr. Z. It was Mr. P, Mr. Z, or just Hey Xander or Teacher Xander. I always had my little like speech I gave at the beginning of the year about like, hey, I'm trans and all that shit. So like, here's how you can refer to me. And my little thing was always, you can call me Mr. Xander, or, you know, it was like, you know, Mr. Xander was just like a whatever, because I didn't like going by my last name. So I was like, you can call me Mr. Xander, you can call me Teacher Xander, you cannot call me Mrs. Xander, I will not respond. Like, that was always my little thing. His name starts with Zat, but no one can pronounce his name Zat. That's interesting. Hello, Dandy Zandy. Hello. Alexander Hamilton, but gay. Truth. Is that what I look like today? I look like something today. I've just realized, like, looking at myself like this exact position. Like, hang on. Take this out real quick. This exact angle is such a wild fucking way to see myself. Like, the fact that I have some facial hair, which I need to shave. I don't want to talk about it, but the slight facial hair, the fucking long ass hair again, the earring, the braid, the crown. There's something about this angle that I looked at myself for a second and I was like, oh, there you are. Like, I've seen you before. I'm supposed to know you. Like, this is what I'm supposed to look like. Like, it's not super often I get that. I don't get it like super often, but every once in a while, like, you have one of those like really trans moments where you're like it's constant gender dysphoria, and then you'll have a moment where you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh, there you are. Like, I've been looking for you. Like, it doesn't happen super often, but when it does, goddamn. Do you know what I mean? Like, to all my trans peeps out there, they get more common the further in transition you get. You look like a medieval Viking. I'm so sorry. I will take my fucking skin off. I will.
Hey y'all, this is the best streamer I've subbed into. Happy 9 months to me.
Aw, thanks be enough. Thank you for the resubscribe, by the way. Resubscribe. Hello? I'm really tired. I can't even ask for forgiveness. I'm really trying. Wait, I love this song. Let's listen to the beat drop. Hang on. Sorry, I love that fucking song. This is my favorite beat drops. All right, I'll chill out. I'll chill out a little bit. I'll chill out a little bit. I'm keeping it loud for me. I'll turn it down for you guys. God, I fucking love this song. You just give off Viking vibes with the hair down. I'm so glad, admittedly, because I want to be a Viking. The reason my hair is so flat and so, like, straight right now is because I have to keep it brushed, like, completely stick straight, so that when I put my hair back in a bun, they can't see the green in my hair. So I've had to kill my fucking curls to go to work, but it's okay. Xander casually drew hopping into the Discord at 6 a.m. and then says he's tired. Well, yeah, because I have to be up at 6 a.m. to get to work. Thank you for the piss pennies, be enough. I feel like I can't wear my crown right today, though. Okay, here's my brain thoughts. You've been staring at Jerry too long. Yeah, dead ass. God, I hate looking like that. Oh, that's a lot of piss pennies. Poison. I lost my volleyball. It's over here. But thank you, oh my god, for 1,000 fucking bits. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you. Jeez. That's so many. But yeah, no, I've been getting up at essentially doubloons. Thank you for the doubloons. I've been getting up at 6. I've been going to bed at 1 a.m. and waking up at 6 a.m. For the past like 4 days in a row, and I'm exhausted. So I'm trying to be human. I'm gonna learn how to be an adult. I'm gonna manage. Oh god, I need to like change up my fucking piercing bar because I have like a really bad like swelling piece right here. Thank you for the fucking piss pennies. Jesus Christ. Tyrio with the 4, and then be enough with another 3, and then Tech with 100, and then a hype train has started. There it goes. There it goes. Your bit noise is vile? Why? It's just a little like tinkling of like coins. Do you not like the coin noise? I like the coin noise. I can't do anything. I'm out of piss. Only is I love it. It makes a little thing like dropping coins on the floor. It makes such a nice noise. This is the first time I've run into a noise that I really like that someone else does. Oh. So much is happening right now. Jesus Christ. Tyrio, thank you for the 6 bits. Poison for the 3 subs, and Tech for 100 bits. And a hydrate. I can do that. Rip my wallet and 2 more bits. Oh my god, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So much is happening. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you. Jesus. Poison. Poison. Hold on to your pants, please. Thank you for another 1,000 bits. Hold on to them. It's okay. There's a subathon coming in a month. It's okay. Pee-pee hop. Hold on to your piss. You can do. No, they're slipping. Tech, no, don't drop your pants. No, Tech, put your fucking pants back on. I'm upside down. What's happening? Put your fucking. No, please stop. What's happening? Poison, thank you. And Tech, thank you. Put your pants on, please. It's okay. It's all right. Hold on to your pants. Everybody needs to relax and stop pissing on the floor. Oh my god, I have to spend 900 doubloons on a tattoo in a week. I can't pee right now. I'm so overwhelmed. Be enough, thank you for the 2 more piss pennies. Everybody, please stop pissing on the floor. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, do a jig to get those wiggles out. I don't want to move. I don't want to move, Tyrio. I don't want to do it. This is my jig. Wait, what's the YMCA? But I'm upside down. Wait, hang on. It's how would I make a Y in this position? Like that. No. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, this would be like a Y. M. That's an M. C. A. I had to figure out how to make it upside down. Shut up. It's fine. Xander tire equal to hype train time. I'm so overwhelmed. Tech, thank you for another 100 bits. I'm supposed to be saving my money, but oh well. Please save your money. Please. It's good for you. Ice, hello, how are you? I did my little YMCA. I did my best. Oh my god. Hey, look at your little hype train, dude. That's actually such a cute emote, honestly. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna try to schedule a movie for the Discord this weekend. I don't know if it's gonna be Saturday or Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming Saturday or Sunday or both. I haven't decided if I'm going to join the Among Us lobby this Sunday or not, but I might need to sleep instead, so we'll have to see. And I have lore recordings to get done, and I don't know what's happening. Probably I'm here, you're upside down. Hey, Faith, it's been a minute. I am deeply upside down right now. But yeah, anyways, it's fine. I will update you guys in the Discord by the time I figure it out. God damn it, stop pissing. I have to clean up all of Zandy's floor. Yeah. Oh, Tyrio, thank you for the 69 piss beans, as Froglord has just decided to call them. I think piss beans is probably the worst one we've come up with so far. Sunset. Sunset, babe. Hun. You fucking restricted again. Why did you get banned in AV's chat again? What happened? Yeah, you are blocked again. What'd you do? What the fuck did you do, Sunset? Oh, God. Oh, there I am. I'm back. They were being silly goofy. I need to yell at it's probably fucking Stigma again. I'm gonna yell at Stigma to stop doing this because I have to fix it physically and I don't have it open. Tess knows how to fix it, but I don't remember how. Oh, wait, there we go. Somebody just fixed it for me. Okay, no longer suspicious. Okay. Sunset, this is getting out of hand. Yeah, 15 bans, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's quite annoying in my chat. I love you, Xander. I gotta go. I have to catch up with some friends, so have an amazing stream. I love you too, Ashes, and I hope you have a great time with your friends, and I hope you are doing so good, mate. Thank you for, I don't even know how many pennies, but just a lot. Sorry, Father. It's okay, man. All right. Who is I am the ghost. I am the Bones ghost. Is that Zephyr? Zephyr? Question mark. Question mark. Who are you? Who are D? Who are dem? Who are do? Who are D? Is it Zephyr? Is it Death? Death? Death, are you Bones ghost? Hi, that's me. That is you. I was right. I am the Bones ghost. You are the Bones ghost. Am I right about your name? Is it Zephyr? Am I stupid? Am I also right about your pronouns? I don't remember. I'm really bad at this. Beans, piss. Fantastic. Yes, it's Zephyr. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm trying so hard. Okay, so you have asked for wings. And my pronouns change. Okay, bet. You're currently marked as he, they on here on Twitch, but I think on Discord you're like, is it like D-dem? Yeah, D-dem, they, them, it, its. Is there a preference between those 6 pronouns? Also, congrats on all of the emotes. Thank you for 4 subs and 2,400 bits. You guys are insane. But Jesus Christ. Okay, so essentially Death messaged me and was like, hey, wings? And I was like, hey, wings? And then they were like, okay, so here's the thing. I want anatomy for wings. And I was like, you've come to the right motherfucker, because we've talked about wing anatomy on here before. And the thing is, I have done extensive amounts of studies on how exactly bones and bones, muscles, and anatomy of human beings would change if we had wings, because I had hyperfixation for almost the entirety of my life growing up on the concept of being able to fly and having wings. And I don't mean fly as in a plane. I don't want a fucking parachute. I don't want a fucking glider. I don't want a fucking jetpack. I don't want your fucking water bullshit. Fuck all of that. I don't want it, and I don't care about it, frankly. What I want is wings that flap up and flap down and are attached to my back. That was what I wanted, because I know the sensation. I know what it's supposed to feel like to fly, you know? And I don't know how to explain to you why I know it. I just know it. I know what the muscles are supposed to feel like on my back. I have my entire life. I know what wings are supposed to feel like, and I've always wanted them since the time I was born. Like, I cannot remember a time in my life I didn't want wings. So like, my brain, I focused on the concept of like drawing them and like trying to like figure out how they would work. And eventually in my senior year of high school, I was able to take a prototypes and design and prototyping machinery class, whatever. Essentially, it was a class where you would 3D design physical objects and then 3D print them. So it was a way to design prototypes of items, okay? And so after absolutely decimating that class, because I was I was like 3 weeks ahead. I actually ended up teaching half of the lessons so that my teacher could go run tool shop. Because I would learn the lessons on my own because I was bored, and then I would teach them to the rest of the class. Because I was one of only 2 seniors in the class, and the rest were fucking freshmen. Anyways, so I ended up doing all of my parts to it, and then I was like, I could use this, and then used the math and the science and the anatomy and the processes of all of those things, and built a 3D like example of what like a human wing would need to be with like the correct like sizes and shapes and everything. So like I fucking love this. And then I wasn't able to figure out all of that stuff without like doing research, and so I ended up doing research on the anatomy of different animals, and I have pages of like drawings and diagrams and research and stuff within my sketchbooks and old notebooks and stuff in terms of bird wings versus bat wings and how those attach differently and how the bones line up, and then researching the human anatomy of a shoulder and how that works versus the bird anatomy of a shoulder, which is worlds of difference. So like there is so many things. So I thought I can draw, so I have a tablet, and I thought I would just draw a bunch of wings shit and anatomy, and you guys can ask questions and we can play wings. I want to play with wings. We're gonna play wings today. I'm playing wings today. That's my goal. I want to play. The idea of sleeping with wings / neg? No, because we're humans, and so we would sleep on our tummies and lay our wings out on either side of us, or we could lay on our side, and then we could have our wings like splayed out behind us, and then like we could sleep on our backs if we wanted to, but our wings would have to be like out to the side, because they don't stick backwards off your back. You can lay on your back with arms, you can lay on your back with wings, do you know what I mean? But like they would have to go somewhere. Or like if you were cold, you could like curl up in a ball like kind of on your side and like wrap one ring over yourself to keep you warm. I want wings. Anyways, okay, my phones have given up on life. It's okay, Death is gonna go grab those. My cat would hate that, Valid. If I laid on my side and spread my wings out, my cat would constantly slap him in the face. Or my wings would constantly slap him in the face. Your cat would not get slapped in the face by your wings. They would be, your wings would be the bed. Your cat would be on your wings. Because like, but like what if someone's pregnant? Lay on your side. And like I said, you can lay on your back, but you're not supposed to lay on your back when you're pregnant anyways, because that'll hurt. But yeah, you can lay on your side with wings. They would just be out behind you. I'll draw all of this for you, trust me. They'd be so cool and cozy. I know. Okay. Let me switch over to my iPad. Hello. Okay. I'm going to try to make any of this make sense. One more? Yeah, one more. I love wings. I want them. Be enough. Thank you for the one more piss penny and for the wing appreciation post. My coffee's too hot. Ouch. Okay. Alrighty. The hugs, Xander. The wing hugs. The wing hugs, Jack. The wing hugs. I want them. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to try to break this down. This is going to be really confusing if I don't like slow my brain down a little bit. I'm going to actually try to draw with some level of coherency. I promise nothing. I promise nothing. What I'm going to do is try to get everything across. What do the different B's in front of the names mean? Those are the subscriber badges. So the little yellow one you have, Rat King, is a 1-month subscriber. And you can see different levels of subscribers throughout the chat. And not a whole bunch of people have their B's on today. Are there just not a bunch of subscribers, or do you guys have your different badges on? Because like Jack's got the artist badge on, Swaggy's got the 1 month. Where's our... Oh, Tyrio has the founder badge, so you don't have the B. Where'd all of our B's go? A couple people have their cheer badges. Oh, Be Enough has the 9-month subscriber. They all get changed around. There's usually a shit ton of B's. Poison has got the 1-year subscriber B. I'm gonna have to make new B's soon. Jesus Christ. I'm better. Yeah, there you go. Emily's also got the 1 year. There you go. Ice has got the 9-month. I have a sword. It's true. You do have a sword and the 9-month and the Moments tier 1 badge. There's so many little B's. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make new B's pretty soon, admittedly. Oh yeah, Willow's got the gay bee. Oh, that's why I'm not seeing them, because I'm looking behind the fucking pronoun badges. And for some people, they show up in front of the pronoun badges. Yeah, Willow has the rainbow, the 6-month subscriber bee. Which actually, Willow, this is the last month you have your rainbow bee. Next month, you'll be 9 months and you'll get the shiny silver bee. You're gonna be trading in your rainbow bee. You've only got 1 more month with your rainbow bee, and then you'll be trading in for a silver shiny bee. I can hear now? All right. Oh, okay. So, I don't know if you asked for this, but I'm going to be giving this at least semi in a anatomical sense. Preferences, pressure and smoothing, and I want my stabilization like way down. I really don't like stabilization. I want to draw like this is a piece of paper. Can I like... Hello? I had like... There we go. Can I just like... I'm gonna turn my pressurization, my smoothing completely off. Because I just wanted to feel like I'm drawing on a piece of paper. Yeah, this feels like a piece of paper. Okay. Close enough. Alrighty. We're gonna make this work. Xander, pie or piss? Piss, please. Piss, please. No pie. Or, wait. Fucking pie. You know what? Fuck you. I'm sticking with my original thing. I'm too tired. Yes, anatomy with wings because art references. Yes, okay. Alright. So, I'm doing this in an anatomical sense because I love anatomics, okay? Don't laugh at me, Wicked. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm not playing games with you today. Like, my cat did the doubloon toast thingy. The stretch. I love that. Okay. Hang on. Let me get... I threw down... Okay, so I was at work for 8 hours today. And, like... When I say I spent 8 hours drawing wing anatomy, like, references... I mean that I spent 8 hours drawing wing anatomy references. Like, okay, anyways. So I was gonna pull up my fucking one that I did that I was really happy with, so I can kind of try and replicate this to show you exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, fucking wings, bro. Okay. So I was drawing for like 8 hours today. Holy shit, those are amazing. Bro, I'm telling you, this is like my hyperfixation. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on a back section first, and then we can work our way through the back section to like everything else. You know, why don't I do like, oh god, which one do I want to try and focus on? Bee wings? No, not bee wings. These are gonna be like bird wings. Those are my like, those bird wings are my best feature. I can do dragon wings, but I don't like them. Bee wings would be a little bit different, yeah. I have not tried them though. Ash, thank you for the 10 bits. How are you, Jingles? How's the vibe? Okay. How do I even... No piss in the fucking piss bucket on the... Oh god, not in the carpet. I'm sorry. Okay, actually, I'm gonna start with something else. Let me explain a couple things to you. Before I actually start drawing the fucking wings that we want to talk about, I want you to understand joints. Are you ready for an anatomy lesson? Because you just joined an anatomy class. Fuck you. Can you do a pair of bat ones as well? Mention them and now I'm interested. I can do my best, yeah. They're a little bit different in terms of the anatomy of them, because rather than like having like the humerus what you think it is, it's actually quite shorter, and then like the ulna and the radius are the long part, and then their phalanges are what make up the wing. It actually is completely different than what you expect. But okay, so human shoulders. Humans, we have shoulders, right? And our shoulder is made up of a bunch of shit, okay? So I'm gonna try to fucking draw this as best I can, and I still have all of my references that I was drawing earlier. Okay. We're gonna do this, and then I can shrink it later. Okay. So this right here, you guys are in an anatomy class. You should, if you want to learn how to draw wings, let me back up. If you want to learn how to draw people, right? If you want to learn how to draw humans, study anatomy. Learning what bones and muscles are underneath your skin will make you 100 times better at figuring out your fucking anatomy, because you're not just going to be guessing random triangles and trapezoid shapes. You will know what the body is made up of. When you start going to like actual like art schools and doing like in-depth human like human drawing studies, figure drawing studies, you will have to study anatomy, bone structure, muscle structure, all of those things. If you want to draw people, learn the body. It will help you, I promise. Are we getting biblically accurate character fills again? We just might, admittedly. Can we dye the feathers? Theoretically. How should I remind you if you forget to send me to these? Ping? Yeah, just ping me. Or you can just DM me too. That's also permitted. But I'll try and post them in the chat afterwards. But okay, so this right here is what we're going to start with. This is going to be a very basic understanding. So like, it's okay if... you know, it's not fucking anatomically perfect, okay? But this right here is our humerus, okay? Our humerus is this bone right here, our big arm muscle, our big arm bone. That's our humerus, okay? And our humerus is connected right here And this is where it fucking attaches onto our scapula, which is our shoulder blade. The real word for your shoulder blade is your scapula. Okay. This goes down. And then it kind of has several little bits that we don't need to care about, but I'm going to draw them in so you can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about. Because it's actually kind of important, because I will explain in a moment why you need to know this. Okay. So this is your scapula. So we've imagined we've taken off the front of the human. We're looking at it from the front, but we have taken the front of the human off. Okay. Don't even worry about it. You don't need to worry about the front of the human. We've taken him off. I sent him off to the ranch. It's unimportant. Front of the human, not necessary at the moment. Okay. Drawing this part is always fucking weird because it doesn't ever like quite look right no matter what I do. But like it's wrapping around, okay? I hope that makes sense. And then we have this, okay? So these are your bones. These are the bones that are important for making up your shoulder, okay? And then this is another piece here. Well, technically it goes technically it goes down like this, okay? Because then this is your okay. Okay, so here's how this works. These are your bones, right? All of us have these bones inside of us, and you can feel all of them or whatever. And I'm going to give you the names of them so that you can see them when I'm talking about the birds, right? Okay? We're talking about all of these different pieces. So this here, this is you humors. You know, hang on, I'm going to label it on a separate thing so that you can fucking... Okay. Humerus. Okay? I'm not going to spell any of these right because I'm fucking apparently dyslexic. This is your clavicle. Clavicle is your fucking collarbone, okay? So when you have, I'm fucking gonna show you my sexy clavicles right now. This bone right here, see how it moves like this? See how it comes up? This is your clavicle, this is your collarbone, okay? This is super important for your shoulder. This holds your shoulder in part, and you can follow it. If you feel it with your fingers, you can follow it. It goes up, right here. And this is where it is, like, this is where it actually, like, does all of its important shit, is in this area, okay? So anyways, what are bones? Good question. Okay. Bones are the calcium deposits in your body that keep us in a human shape rather than a blob. Okay. So that's your clavicle. This right here would be your sternum. Okay. You know, can everybody, this is welcome to anatomy class. Can everybody point to their sternum for me? Okay. Can everybody just give me a quick reference? Does everyone know where their sternum is? Should I go over sternums? Chat. POV, a school, a clavicle. So scandalous. Is everybody understanding where your sternum is? I'm a fucking ghosty. I don't know shit. What the fuck is that? Slash not joking? Okay. So, if you follow your clavicle all the way forward, okay, you'll feel this really hard bone right here. This is your sternum right here. If you take your fingers and go like this, that's your sternum, okay? So your sternum goes from right here to right here, okay? This is your sternum. And you can feel right here where it dips in, okay? That's where your two clavicles connect into your sternum, okay? So that's your sternum. It's also called the breastbone, okay? Because it's between your titties, okay? Remember that for when we get to the birds. Okay, yes, breastbone. Sternum, more like penis? You're so right. Breath one, not breastbone. Yeah, no, there you go, okay. All right, so that's your sternum, okay? This right here, scapula, okay? Scapula is your shoulder blade, okay? Everyone knows what a shoulder blade, right? This big bone right here, you can feel that big bone in your back? That's your scapula, okay? Now, there's a couple important parts of your scapula that I'm gonna point out, but scapula is the big thing in the background, okay? I'm gonna pronounce some of these wrong because I haven't been in fucking anatomy in a really long time. Okay, this little penis-shaped little off thing shooting here, that little area, okay? Acromnion. I haven't been in an anatomy class in person in years. I had mine online. Acromnion. I don't fucking know. Anyways, that is the part of your scapula that goes up from your back, around your shoulder, and to your clavicle. You can feel it right here, okay? Bones, I'm enjoying this already. I'm so glad, okay? And then this, okay? And I'm gonna make this a little bit of like a, I don't know, a slightly lighter blue so you can kind of see this little important thing right here. This right here, oh god, I need to can I make it like this? This little thing right here, this little part that like jumps off of the top of the thing, okay? This right here, oh god, this right here is called the coracoid process. Now, in anatomy, a process is essentially just like a bump. A process is any like piece of bone that juts off of another piece of bone. But remember the word coracoid, because it's important for the birds, okay? Hear me out. It's really important. Mr. Father B, how do we tell you what bones are what if we're ghosts that don't have bones? You imagine them. You imagine them really hard with your whole brain. That's what you do. I believe in you. But yeah, okay. So yeah, this is like a little, like, there's like a little bump in here kind of thing. Like this is like all shaded in or whatever. And this would be all like shaded in here. And this is kind of just, it curves back that way. And this kind of goes off into the distance or whatever. And then these two are connected in. And this is like this is your, oh, fuck if I remember what that one's called. Genohumeral joint. Genohumeral joint? Okay. And then the sternoclavicle joint, whatever. It's been years since I've done this. But anyways, I'm learning more from this than school. You won't need to know any of this ever unless you go into like college level anatomy. You will not need to know any of this. I don't have enough bedding for my guinea pig and my parents will let me buy any right now. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, okay. So these are the bones you need to know, okay? And technically, if you were to follow this down, right? Your humerus would end. This is your shoulder, okay? This is an elbow. Chat, we know where our elbows are. Can everybody point to their elbow? Are we figuring this out? Okay, elbow, right? And then we have two bones here, okay? We have two bones that come off of our humerus that form our forearm. That is the radius and the ulna, okay? Radius, ulna. There's a way to tell which is which. For right now, it doesn't fucking matter, okay? Okay? I just tried to and shit my pants. You know what? Me too. Weenus, correct. Okay, so these are the bones that you need to know for right now. You have your clavicle, your sternum, your scapula, your humerus, your radius, and your ulna, okay? This is a human shoulder, okay? This is how human shoulders go. And like the you know, your ribs would come off of here and all of that good shit, you know? First of all, I'm not going into the muscles that make up a human shoulder whatsoever. There is like 18 of them because the human shoulder can do way more than anything else. Like we can move it forwards and backwards, we can move it up and down, we can rotate it in both directions. Just the movement of rotating your shoulder like this, the rotator cuff, uses so many muscles. We have like 4 muscles that interlap over and under our scapula. So don't even try to worry about that right now, okay? There's too many things going on with that. So for now, for the humans, just worry about this. I'm sorry, 18? Okay, we have, like, I'm talking a lot. So, yeah, I don't know if it's 18 exactly. I don't know how many muscles in total, because there's, like, 7 that make up the rotator cuff. There's 3 on top of the scapula and 1 under the scapula. And, like, your bicep goes up through your shoulder. Your triceps go down past your shoulder. Like, all of these, human shoulders are insane. But anyways, this is a human shoulder. These are the bones inside of a human shoulder. Sternum is the thing in the middle and connected to clavicle, acromion, which is part of your scapula, which has the coracoid process, your humerus, your radius, your ulna. I kind of want to sub, but I feel being broke, that's the life right now. Okay, I'm taking a sip of coffee before we get into the birds, okay? Now, with the humans, we did a front-on view. Please have a wonderful stream and chat, be nice. All right, later be enough. Okay. So this is your humans, okay? I'm going to, let's put these together. And we're gonna do this, you know? Hey, be enough, thank you for the cheer. Piss out, bye. I'm saving to go to Japan. Wait, that's actually so cool. That actually sounds like a really good time. What are you doing? What are you gonna do in Japan? Okay, I'm gonna make a new page, okay? We're gonna do the bones again, but this time we're gonna do bones and muscles, and I'm gonna show you birds, okay? Now, for the bird, instead of looking forward, like at the chest, okay, we're gonna imagine the bird is facing us. So the head would be in front of us, but there's no head. We've gotten rid of the head. We're just looking at the chest as if the bird is facing us, okay? And this one I'm gonna make a lot simpler than doing like all of the dramatic stuff because this one's a lot weirder. I don't know what food. Look at cherry blossoms. That sounds like fun. If I could, I'd go to the ball. Put $125 worth of Twitch gift cards and sub to 3 people when being fathered and then gift a shit ton of subs. Oh my god. Okay, but so you remember our body, right? You remember the human, okay? So we are gonna start with something that's a huge fucking difference for us, okay? This, now remember, okay, this down here is gonna be belly, okay? This is the belly down at the bottom, and this is the back up at the top. So they're like laying on their belly, and you're looking through them from the head, okay? This is the sternum again. Do you notice something that's a little bit different? There's something that's a little bit weird from this one, this sternum to this sternum, because they look the same shape, right? The sternums look like they're the same shape, right? But here's the thing. This is their belly. This is their back. Like if the whole bird is like this shape, if this is a bird shape, and this is their tummy and this is their back, their sternum goes through their body. It's pointed. Like it would go from here to my back. It goes through the body rather than just being flat down the front of it, right? And it's weird, right? And the reason is because it holds huge muscles, right? Okay, so off of the sternum, we have some things that you're gonna recognize the name of, and one of them is super important because there are these bones, right, that come off of the sternum that are going to form what are the beginning of our wings, right? Okay, the wings are coming off of the sternum, and this is a super simplified version of this, right? Okay, oh god, it just looks so bad. Okay, what do you think those bones would be? Because it's not what you would expect. It's backwards as fuck. But it's a really important fucking name. This little bone right here, this is a coracoid bone. Now, the reason I think that's so cool is because the coracoid bone is the bone that birds have that we don't, that allows them to have wings, right? That's what's so weird about this. And I don't know who was named after what or how we figured all this shit out or how whatever the fuck it is, okay? But this is the coracoid bone. And the coracoid bone is something we have right there called the coracoid process. That's what's so cool. The coracoid process is a part of our shoulder. And the coracoid is the bone that you need to have wings, right? It's such a cool, I love the thought of this. It's such a cool thought. But anyways, okay, so that's your coracoid bone. And then this would be your humerus. I'm just gonna do it like, This will be your humerus. And then off of your humerus, you would once again have radius and ulna, okay? We could have had wings! If we get coracoid, we get wings. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. Humerus, radius, ulna. Okay, right? So, all of those thoughts, right? Fuck yeah! Right. So this is the shape of a bird, okay? Now, let's talk muscles for the bird. Because this is where things start getting weird. Because no, we can't change our bodies to be like this. Because we can't make our sternum go through our entire body. Because sadly, we have a heart and lungs in the way. It would really cause issues. And birds kind of like wrap around theirs. I think I actually have, hang on. Hold everything. Trigger warning, I'm gonna grab a real bone, okay? I'm grabbing real bones. Trigger warning to that. They're not human, don't worry. Okay. None of these are human. Is it in here? Yeah, okay. Would you please get off? I hate all my bones getting stuck together. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, get out of there. Come on, don't break anything. Careful. Careful. There we go. Okay, so, trigger warning for bones. Oh, did I snap one? It's fine. Okay, trigger warning bones. Okay. This, right, this is a bird's sternum, okay? I don't know how best to show this to you, right? But so this is the angle we're looking at, like this, okay? This right here is the sternum, but it's also, if you notice, the spine, right? These right here, if you can kind of look in here, these are the vertebrae. This is the spine right here, the vertebrae leading all the way up through here. This in here, these are the vertebrae, but it's also, this right here is your sternum, okay, the bird sternum. So we're looking at it from this angle. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's like kind of like how shape do, right? And there's the different, there's a lot of stuff. I'm a doghead, and it's a contribution to my old dog charity. That's really cool. I have a lot of stuff. I mean, this is a bag of miscellaneous bones on its own, and I have several other things from several other animals in several other places in my house. But let me tuck my fucking bones away again. But as you can tell, it's both goes through all the way through its body, but has the gap to hold all of its important internal organs, right? So, in terms of humans, we can't do that, right? Because we don't have the ability to just move our organs to a different place. So we can't make our sternum go all the way through our body, but what we can do is focus on muscles, right? Hey, it's Kenzie, but you possibly forgot, and Pretty Bone, hello. But you're also first-time chatter, Angel Devil, but hello. Hello, mates, good to see you. Okay, I feel a little dirty because I did just touch a bone, but that's okay. All right, so let's talk muscles instead. So there's two important muscles that happen for winging, right? We have two important wing situations happening. And I fucking don't have, like, I don't have the fucking... No, I know what they are, because they're... Okay, so there's... I was gonna say I don't have the exact names for them, but I do. It's fine. Okay. So this one comes here. Okay. And then this one comes here. Okay. And I'm gonna try to, like, do this. Okay. And I'm gonna, like, try to, like, give you, like, the shading so you kind of see exactly where this thing is. So these are your two important muscles, right? Okay. So they're quick check. Were you the one who came into the chat earlier and didn't know who we were? No. Okay. I have a bird head because it was my bird. I didn't want to let it go completely under the ground. That's actually really cool. I plan to do that with a lot of my animals. But so there's these two bones these two muscles are, if you want to call it the easy way, okay? This muscle is up and this muscle is down. Okay. So these are the so this muscle called up, right? It wraps around to this top area up here, if you're seeing that, and it attaches right here at the top of the bone. So when it pulls, right, it pulls the thing this way, which would then, in that turn, right, it would take this entire stuff and it would pull it up. So it would go like that. Does that make sense? And then this section down here is the down bone, right? And it would take this entire bone, and it would take the bone, and it would go whoop, like that, and it would pull it down in that direction. Does that make sense? Notes taken for the anatomy. I'm not gonna draw because I won't. Because you know what? That's valid. But yeah. Anyway, so those are the ways those are working. Now, here's the fun part, right? This up is something we don't have. Okay. This is called a supracoracoideus. Okay. Supracoracoideus. Why is it called that? It goes from below to up, above, and around the coracoid bone. Supracoracoideus. It attaches above the coracoid bone. That is literally all it does. But that's that one, okay? We don't have that. We don't have a supracoracoideus because we don't have a coracoid, right? But we do have a suprascapular, like, yeah, not super cobra, like supra, supra, not supra, supracoracoideus. Yeah, you're good. But this one, right? This one, this big down muscle, the one that pulls the arm towards the chest. This is where I'm gonna have fun with this really quickly. Chatters, if any of you have your brain on today, which I know you might because it's 8:30 at night on a Friday, what muscle would pull your arm bone or your humerus towards your chest? What muscle would pull your arm towards your chest. Do you know a muscle? You're right. You're thinking. I read Vina as vulva for like 30 seconds. Yeah, for sure. Not your triceps, that's this one. Emily's got you. Not delts are this one. So deltoid is gonna be this muscle. But think if you were gonna take your arms and go like this and squeeze them together. It's your fucking pecs, boys. You can feel the muscle moving for that. It doesn't take a lot of muscle to do it like this, but if you're really pushing, those are your fucking pectoralis majors. Those are your pecs. These are bird pecs. This is your pectoralis major. The birds have pecs. And we have those. Phil's has got titties. You're fucking right, he does. And he's got 2 sets of them. And that's why. Boobs? Correct. So, the only things we're missing here, right, to be a bird, is your coracoid and your supracoracoidus. Or you know what I'm saying. Supracoracoidus. Okay? Pecs, ha, like birds. Yes. Right? Okay? So, we have the sternum, we have the humerus, we have the ulna and the radius, we have the pectoralis major, we are missing a coracoid, and we're missing a supracoracoideus, right? Bro, boobies move arms? Dead ass. Okay, so, and you can like, it's a whole thing, okay? So, we would need to work in, but okay, there's also a whole bunch of other muscles. We would need a second triceps, a second set of deltas, which Emily was right about that one. And obviously, the arm would move, the arm muscles would all stay the same. So you would keep your triceps, your biceps, all of those things, right? I want to draw a character fills with double titties. Well, I'm going to be drawing that today to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Pull up anatomy classroom up in here. Exactly. I love anatomy. I took a year and a half of nursing school because I'm obsessed with anatomy. Yes, question. Go off. Pop off. Whatever you have a question, just go for it. You don't even have to ask permission. Just shoot a question at me. But okay. So now that we have like a little bit of a concept of exactly how this works together, I'm going to propose to you my concept of how exactly we would put human and bird anatomy together to make something make almost a little bit of sense, right? I'm going to do my absolute best. Question 2. You just ask the questions. Go for it. I want to look away to read, but the insert Xander rant emote is so interesting, even though I don't need this. Oh God. It's just fun. Okay. So, all right. We're going to start with our bones. We're starting with bones again, okay? Do bird have dick? Yes, bird have dick. Yes, bird have dick, but not dick like you think. Not dick like you think, but yes, dick. Because bird procreate. So genitalia of the male, yes. How bird have dick? Well, bird have to procreate, so bird have dick. Just not like you think bird have dick. Would you like to be traumatized? Go Google go Google duck penis. Yeah, there you go. Mindstormer says duck has corkscrew dicks. You're right. Okay, Death is back. What did you miss? Okay, let me go over what you missed. This. Quick summary, okay? Wicked says don't. Yeah. Okay, Death, quick breakdown for exactly what you missed in terms of bones and muscles. These are the things that you need. Okay. You have your sternum. Oh, you did miss me pulling out an actual bird sternum that I have, but you can go back and watch the VOD, okay? So, sternum, which is your main section here, coracoid, which is the bone that we don't have, humerus, which is your arm bone, radius, and ulna. And then we have 2 muscles, the up muscle, which is this one right here, up muscle, which is called the supracoracoideus, which goes up behind the coracoid, attaches here and pulls it up. And then your pectoralis major, which attaches to the humerus and pulls it down towards the chest. So, we're not missing much, okay? If a doctor or a surgeon adds specific bones to your body and you do specific workouts for your body, would you be able to have good working wings? I would like to say yes, but theoretically no. But like, for a lot of reasons. You would need a lot of bones, a lot of muscles, completely redone anatomy in terms of all those things, and we don't really have the real body, like, to be able to do that. All of the bones in your body would also need to be completely hollowed out to leave a lot of room for our, a lot of mass off of our body. Because the issue with humans, and the reason we would never be able to fly, is because the balance between how big our wings would need to be to lift an average body off of the ground, plus how strong we would need and how much muscle we would need to be able to flap those wings to create the amount of lift to pick us up, plus the amount of surface span our wings would need to be able to fly. The more muscle mass you have and the larger surface span you have, the heavier you are, which means more muscle, which means a bigger surface span, which means have to be heavy. Like, it creates an issue. But if you could imagine that all of the muscle and bone that you would add on would add essentially no weight to you, essentially your wingspan to lift you off the ground would have to be about 21 feet across. 21 feet is really fucking big. Like, 21 feet is huge. So you would have to have a 21-foot wingspan. But yeah, anyways. I have it written down in my notes. I can't remember if it's a 21-foot wingspan or a 21-foot wing per side. I think it's a 21-foot wingspan. I don't remember. But anyways, I digress. Let's talk angels, okay? Or at least the way I draw humans with wings, okay? I'm gonna do my best to make this make like a certain amount of sense. If you'd have wings, you'd have to take a lot of care of them and have restrictions. Yeah, having wings would be a pain in the ass. For reference, eagles have the largest wingspan at 8 feet. Yeah. And the creatures that were bigger than us and with wings had a lot of things going for them that were a reason that they could be big and have wings. Like the I can't pronounce it. Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus. It's my favorite dinosaur. I can't pronounce Quetzalcoatlus, but it's my favorite dinosaur. Hang on, let me pull it up. Hang on, wait. Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatl. No, not that. No, I was right. Quetzalcoatlus. Images of Quetzalcoatlus, please. Burb. Burb. Look at him. Bird. Look at him. This is a Quetzalcoatlus. Largest flying dinosaur. He's my favorite. I love these things a whole lot. This is a human. This is a Quetzalcoatlus. Can I raid you if I'm the only viewer? LOL. Yeah, you don't have to ask permission to raid, you weirdo. Raids are great no matter what. But yeah, this is a Quetzalcoatlus and I love them very much. And look how big their faces are. They're so cool. Look at them. It's a giraffe-sized bird. It's so cool. But anyways, this is a thing. So this is like a wingspan comparison thing. Yeah, so this is Quetzalcoatlus. Isn't they cool? Aren't they cool? I love them so much. These are my friends. I love these. I would like to be one. But anyways, okay, I digress. I'm back to this. I'm back at it. Okay. So, okay. I'm gonna try to do this in a way that makes sense. So, let's start with just this, okay? We have spines, okay? Spines are an important part of all of this, and it's kind of gonna be the way that I kind of like shape everything else. And I'm gonna try to explain what I'm doing while I'm doing it. But if you have questions or just want to talk outside of wings, we can also just speak. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can actually make this make sense. Okay. So, oh god, this is gonna be a struggle for me. So, scapula, right? And this is from the back view, a little bit different. Right? Like that. And then it comes up like this. And then like this. Right? This is your scapula, okay? So that's your little human scapula. Speak it. I'm trying to like speak while also like using my brain. And like using my brain takes a lot of brain power, you feel me? And also, I suck at drawing in the opposite direction. You know what I mean? I can draw things in one direction, but the second you ask me to draw it in a different direction, the answer is fucking no. Okay. So anyways, okay, there you go, scapulas. These are your scapulas from like a back view, okay? And this is like, this right here, this is just gonna be your fucking spine. It's it's not going to be well drawn. Just go with it. This is your spine, okay? If you have a spine, I have a spine. We all know what your spines look like. I don't need to explain you. Hey, I just got here. What's going on? I'm explaining the anatomy of human shoulders, bird shoulders, and how exactly angels would work. Because I like drawing wings. Okay. For the sake of our own, like, you know, survival here, I'm gonna make this guy have his arms up, okay? This dude, he's got his arms up, just so that it doesn't cause us issues later, okay? And we'll fucking end the humerus right there, okay? Just so that, like, his arms are kind of, like, up and out of the way, so that I'm not trying to be like, okay, and then the wing goes here, and then the humerus is here, like, we're just, the humerus, it's just gonna, he's got his hands up, like, he just don't care, okay? I made this humeroid process too big, but it's fine, okay? Does that make sense so far? No, we're a fucking puddle? Wait, what's happening? Why are we a puddle? Is everybody okay? Bones? Correct. Does this make sense so far, I say, sipping my coffee? Slash, who's bored already? Who's like, what the fuck are we doing and why are we doing it? Okay. So here's where things get funky, right? Here's what I believe would make the most sense, and I see mimicked online the most, okay? This is an avular scapula and an aviar clavicle, okay? Bird clavicle, bird scapula, okay? Attached below our human scapula, right? Human scapula big, bird scapula teeny tiny. The bird scapula is actually right here. It's kind of hard to explain, but essentially the bone actually goes like up like this, and there's a scapula and like humerus situation that like happens here, and then you have like this like little thing that comes up from the back that's like up here that like is like the clavicle, okay? It's kind of funky. But so I propose, and most other people online agree with the idea of avular scapula and aviar clavicle. And then, right, you would think humerus, but I vote coracoid because we need an extra one. So I would argue this right here would actually give us a coracoid bone, okay? Which is the bone that we're not supposed to have, but I digress that we need one. Because we need tri-folding wings rather than dual folding, because dual folding would be annoying. And yeah, the anti-roach was added. I don't know if the mods have seen that, but yeah, mods, you guys have the anti-roach spray now for when the chat turns into roaches. Okay? So these would be your coracoid bones. Let me make these a little bit better. Like this. Okay. You know, these are your coracoid bones, okay? And then you would have a humerus, and then that would make that the rest of it is just like a human arm, right? This would be your humerus, okay? Like this, okay? That's not exactly how they work, but you know what I mean. And then this could be your radius, right? This would be the radius, and this would be the ulna, your two bones there, and that would be your wing, right? You know? Like your humerus would your humerus would be the part that goes up for wing, and this isn't like exactly like the correct like length because I'm drawing it within like a confined space here, and then this would be like your humerus, and then your radius and your ulna, right? This would kind of be how the things would attach on, right? And then you have like obviously there are fucking ribs. Your ribs do not go behind your thing. Don't do that. Ribs. And then your ribs kind of go down. They kind of sink a little bit, right? And then these ribs are like the last ones that do that. And then you have false ribs. You have two sets of false ribs, which are ribs that don't quite finish. And I'm drawing these like shit right now, but I hope they kind of make some sense. Like these are where your fucking ribs connect and all that. Don't mind my really shitly drawn ribs. It's fine. You understand what ribs are. I don't need to explain fucking ribs to you, right? Right? Okay. And then this would be like this is your spine enters the base of your skull, right? This is a skull over here. I'm not drawing the fucking back of a skull because I'm just not willing to do that, but that would be the head of the skull or whatever. And then you would have your last of your false ribs here, and then down here you would have oh god, I'm really bad at drawing pelvises, pelvici. God, oh god, I don't know what a pelvis looks like. I know you've got your fucking your processes, and then this turns into the tailbone like this, and then there's like this fucking shape. That's your fucking pelvis. It's fine. Don't mind it. Yeah. Wait, oh god. Uniform. Like that, right? And then this would be your femur. Which I know at this point doesn't matter, but I'm giving you the femur. Okay, there you go. Okay. This would be the bone structure, theoretically. These ribs go way too low. Hang on. It's fine. I theorized that they would go lower than necessary, but they don't need to go that low. Okay, like this. This is essentially the bone structure, right? Of what I assume a human with wings would kind of look like. This is like my best, like, guess, if that makes some sense, right? I have no bones to have ribs. Oh, we're on wing bones? Yeah. So does, you know, if we have a tailbone, does that mean we had or are capable of having tails? Yeah, we theoretically, in evolution, we came from, I mean, not monkeys, but, you know, great primates that theoretically would have had tails at some point in our past evolution. So evolutionarily, I think we could have had tails, and sometimes still humans have been known to be born with like extra tailbone that kind of grows out too far and end up with like a little tail. You can look it up. It's a thing. But yeah, so that exists to a certain degree, right? So this would be kind of what I assume bone structure would be, okay? Now hear me out. Since we have the bones, let's put the muscles on, okay? This is where things start getting a little weird, and I'm going to simplify because, like I said, I'm not an expert in this anymore. I haven't taken like anatomy classes like this in a really long time, and they're really fucking difficult for me. So we're adding muscles directly on top of this shit. I will get some of these wrong, okay? I'm going to, but I'm gonna start with the trapezius, which is your big back muscle, okay? And that one from what I understand, right? And I feel like hang on, let me adjust this. I feel like I've drawn some of these angled a little bit too high. I'm gonna adjust some of my angles real quick. Oh, hang on. Let me adjust some of my angles really quickly. Okay. We're gonna do this. There, that feels better already. I don't know exactly what I did wrong. It just wasn't quite what a fucking scapula should really be looking like. That feels a little bit better. Oh god. There we go. Okay. And then let me fucking... Oh god. There you go. Radius ulna. Okay, right. Okay. Alright, I'll stop. So, muscles, okay? Trapezius. From here to here, right? In this kind of like shape is like this big like trapezoid kind of feeling thing that kind of does this shape, right? And this has a split right down the middle. Now all of this is gonna start looking really messy as best as I can, okay? And this is, oh god, this is kind of like this, you know, and I'm gonna do a little bit of the muscle lining like this so you can kind of see which direction all this shit is doing. And Tess, if you're here, hello, you can correct me when I get stuff wrong because I haven't taken an anatomy class in 5 years. I'm just trying to do this off of my fucking memory. Are we doing wing anatomy again? Yes. I'm sorry, I love this shit. Okay, deltoids. Deltoids, from what I remember, are just essentially, at least from the view I'm giving you here, is gonna be this kind of shape area, okay? And there's more to this than just deltoid, but from what I remember, these up here, these are your deltoid boys, you know? And these kind of go up your muscle, or up your neck with your trapezius, all kind of like up. I'm a physics major, why would I take anatomy classes? I don't know. You just seem like you know things. Admittedly, I'm not sure why. Okay? But hear me out, right? Your trapezius attaches here to your humerus, okay? Trapezius does a lot of this, right? That's the thing that pulls you back, is your traps. Your traps pull your arms back. So we need a second trapezius that would then attach in the same way, right? And do the same kind of shape, where it would kind of do this onto the wing muscles, right? Right? That would make sense, right? So, like, it would have the same split down the center, and it would have the same kind of, like, this kind of shape, right? I think that would make sense. I think it would make sense if that was, like, one of the muscles that we had. We would have to add in another trap. And I think we would also need to add in a deltoid. And deltoid is what does this, right? Tess seems like she, I have no idea what Tess's pronouns are by now, know everything. I think Tess is fine with both they and she, from what I remember. I think Tess is she, they, question mark? Hey, Angel Devil, bye. Why, friend? Angel Devil, bye. Why cookie talking? I think you've asked most. I think the thing you've asked most people is just cookies. Just curious. She? Question mark. They? Question mark. All right. Anyways, so deltoid. I think we would need another one here. It wouldn't be perfect, but I think we would need a secondary deltoid in this shape. Okay. So this would kind of be the next the deltoid muscle for that section, right? And then I know we have this one here, right? Which I think is your lats, but I'm not entirely sure. I think these right here are lats, okay? And then we just kind of have muscles underneath this that I'm not going to get into, right? So these would be your lats, I think. Don't quote me on that one. And then muscle, right? And then we have... This is where I'm starting to get into, like, muscles I don't remember the fucking names of. But we have the muscles that go down to your lower back this way. And then glutes, which again, at this point, glutes are not important. I don't know why I've decided I'm also just... Oh, God. I don't know why I've decided I'm including glutes in all this. But why not the fuck? Why the fuck not, right? Let's draw gluteus maximus. I'll draw your butt. Okay. Right? And then... whatever the fuck your rotators are called, I can't remember. What are these? Obliques? Obliques? Your obliques, right? This, in theory, would be kind of the way that the muscles would work. And then we would need muscles that wrap up each side of the bone, right? So each time there's a bone, we would need a muscle that wraps to both sides of it. Okay? So like this one, we would need one that goes up to here, like this. And we would need one that wraps down the other side here. Right? That's kind of how your muscles have to work. You have to do like a wraparound. Gotta do a wraparound. But so this, theoretically, right? And then obviously you have like your bicep here. This is like how your biceps work. Because your biceps do the thing. They go from behind and then they go around the front. And then your trapezoids, Jesus Christ, triceps do the same thing, but the other way, you know? This is theoretically, right, how the muscles would work. Please, I can feel my muscles touching each other. I felt that. Help, I looked at chat. It's okay. Not my trapezoids. Dude, I feel like my brain is fucking melting. That's true, I'd believe anything Tess told me. Honestly, me too. My favorite muscle is the rhombus, dude, same. Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of the triangle. That's my favorite muscle. Right, so theoretically, okay, this would be what the human angel muscle hybrid bone thing would be. And I actually have I've been, this is what I worked on in class today. So like, it's the same concept. This is what I drew while I was in class on paper. And I was supposed to be listening to my training on how to check people in, and instead I did this. So anyways, that's we got there, right? Okay. So now, right, here's the question. Can we casually teaching stigma about credit cards at 10 p.m.? I felt that. I'm casually teaching fuck. I'm teaching a bone class at fucking 9 at night. That's fine. So, okay. Here's the question then. Can we turn this into a human? I think yes. Okay? Walk with me on this one. Okay? Ooh. You know what? Let's do this. Okay. We have another layer. I'm going to turn these boys down a little bit, okay? Now hear me out. I think we can make a people out of this, okay? I want to yell at Stigma 2 being left out over here. Is this the whole stream? I'm not sure what I've decided the whole stream is going to be yet. I eventually want to end up drawing like actual like angels and like wing anatomy in general. In the notebooks, yeah, I'll DM you all the notebook drawings. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to show the breakdown of this because I wanted to talk about it because I like talking about this. Ash, thank you for the heart. Also, Angel Devil by just a general thought for you. If you're not interested in this and you're like, is this the whole stream? And you're bored, you don't have to stay, man. I'm not holding you hostage. Nobody's holding a gun to your head. If you're having a good time, I'm so happy for you. If you're not having a good time, what are you doing? Piss beans, thank you. Is the angel like me? Yes, for sure. Oh my god, Tango, you're in MCC Island? Let's go! Send me an invite. Send me an invite, I'll come play with you. I want it in. Let me in. No, I just want to know I like this. Awesome, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Just checking in with you. Okay, so. Oh, and I forgot to add a muscle that was very important here. Okay, hang on. Turning my muscles back up. This, I drew it, but I didn't explain it, okay? This right here, okay? This is a second set of pectoralis major. This right here is a second set of pectoralis major that would connect into this bone, okay? Which would pull us forward. And then these back here are your supracoracoideus, the ones that would pull them forward, okay? So hoot. We need both of those. Remember that. Turn those boys down. Let's try to make skin out of this, okay? I'm going to try to draw some skin. This is incredible. I really hope you're having a fun. Knowing me, I'm going to be watching the VODs. they can save my soul. Yeah, I will be here saving your soul with this VOD. Noted, we need bones. Correct, Tango. Great first lesson. Okay. Now, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to do my best, okay? So, in theory, right, now that we know this, we can know what the skin over it would be kind of, sort of, ish looking like, right? So this would be your neck, right? Neck muscle. And I do have things kind of drawn out myself. This would be your bicep, right? And this muscle kind of goes here. And this is kind of like this like deltoid kind of like muscle group, okay? Right? Muscle group, kind of deltoiding it up in here. And I draw a little bit of extra in the back because we have that, like, if when we raise our arms, there's that, like, you can kind of feel that there's like that indentation a little bit, if that makes some sense, right? It's way easier to draw arms when you've got fucking muscle outlines like this. Drawing it over here, I'm like, what am I doing over here? And then over there, I'm just like, oh yeah, right? So, elbow. Which is why I say, learn your fucking bones. They'll fucking save your life later. Your bones will save your life, I promise. Okay? Deltoiding it up in here. Oh, yeah. Petition to remove the neck. Great idea. Take it out. Throw the whole thing away. We don't fucking need it. How do I draw fucking heads from behind? I have no idea. I'm fucking not gonna deal with it right now. Okay. That is way too small of a head. I'm gonna pretend it doesn't bother me. You know what? We don't even need a head for right now. Pretend it's not there. It's fine. My brain is just not fucking doing anatomy right now. Okay? I say, currently actively doing anatomy. Now, would the wings be skin or something else? I'm gonna start with skin, because we're doing this one thing at a time. Okay? We did bone, we did muscle, now we're working on skin. We'll get past skin to feathers in a minute. Okay, so in theory, right, this would kind of be like the armpit section, okay? And this is kind of like where your first set of pecs end, right? Your normal human pecs end about there. You can feel that right here. That's this part of your body, right? Right there, okay? That's where that kind of ends. But we don't go in now. We go back out with a second set of pecs, right? And these fuckers, these second set of pecs would need to be fucking huge. Like, we would have huge pecs, right? These things are strong. It doesn't matter how young or old you are, because these fuckers need to lift your entire fucking body weight, okay? That's the important thing to remember with these. This muscle has to be strong enough to create enough lift to lift your entire body, okay? That is an important thought to have. Is Phil's an angel? No, Phil's is a crow. Phil's is built like an angel, but he's the crow father in our heads. And then from here we can go down with like whatever waist. And now in my head, right, I tend to draw angels, at least biblically accurate or muscle skin accurate angels like this, with extra long torsos, because we would probably have a lot of extra vertebrae to fit these wings in. So we would have way longer torsos, kind of like when you draw mermaids. You draw mermaids with longer torsos than normal. In my head, bird people like this would also have longer torsos, and they're usually not from any reason of beauty standards, but simply from an avian flying standard. They're usually quite thin. You would need to be quite light to be able to lift. Thank you. You're welcome. You're good. I've seen a lot of hate on that kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, it doesn't need to be scientifically accurate. No, draw fat angels, draw fat bird people. Do it. They're sexy. I love them. It's the same thing of like, mermaids wouldn't be fat because they're swimming 24/7. Okay, so draw fat mermaids. Like, it doesn't matter. Let them look good. I'm talking from an anatomical sense. They would need to be tall and lean. But from a, like, you know, drawing people, you know, having an anatomical reason isn't always a good excuse to just have strictly tall, thin people to draw. That has nothing to do with anatomy, but I thought I would share that thought. So, this is where things would get kind of weird, okay? Because this is where things are going to look a little weird. This area here is now pulling away from the skin. This is getting closer to us now. This is no longer a part of the back. This is a bicep. Now, is that weird? Yeah, it is. But this is where your bicep would begin for your birdcep. Okay, this is your birdcep. It's a little fucking funky, okay? There's a reason wings should probably have fucking feathers on them, and that's because without feathers, they're really fucking weird looking, man. They're really fucking weird looking. Like, they're kind of uncomfortable. But this is your birdcep, okay? That's the rest of your torso still in front of you, right? No, not featherless wings, skin wings. Yeah, your birdcep. The forbidden buffalo wings, exactly. That is what this is kind of reminding me of, okay? Elbow type section here. Okay. And then you're literally drawing this like you would draw a fucking human's arm. This is just a chicken wing at this point. This is literally just a chicken wing. It's fucking weird, but that's what this is. It's weird looking. There's a reason we don't draw featherless fucking birds. They're not built to look good. They are built to fly. So, as fucking weird and uncomfortable as it is to draw them, this is essentially what the skin around the wings would kind of end up looking like, right? And then for this section, we can do... Normally your hips go out before this. My hips are kind of weirdly drawn. Right? This would be your hips. hips, hips, and then we'll do. I'll throw some pants on this dude. We'll put some pants on him. Why the fuck not, right? Okay, pants. We'll do like. Right. Okay. Right? So this would kind of, in concept, be like, this in concept would kind of be what the back would look like. And I can turn these down a little bit more so you can kind of see just with skin. This is essentially what the back would kind of look like. No balls from the back. So sad. You're right. I should have drawn the balls. You're right. Make sure you draw the ass cheeks. Sorry, let me give him like a We'll really emphasize the cheeks here. You got a diaper butt though. Hang on. Do we want this to like? This is just the dumbest thing I've done today. I was gonna. This dude's got fucking cheeks. Fuck you. He's got cheeks now. There we go. Bro's flat AF. Fatty patty. Flat ass. Okay, no, he's got cheeks now. It's fine. They're not great, but hey. He's fine. He's fine. So, this is kind of in concept a little bit of what it would look like, right? This isn't perfect. And I don't claim to be the fucking expert on this shit. This is just stuff that I'm kind of like hyper focused on. So like I've done a lot of like thinking about how exactly they would look, and like I know it's not perfect, but in theory I think this is a pretty good like concept of how they could kind of like look on humans. I'm just trying to like give you like a idea of like muscle definition, because like this would be like, you know what I mean? And then this obviously, like, these are kind of like, you can see where your muscles are. You know what I mean? Like, you can like, the back isn't a flat item. A lot of people just draw backs very flat, but the back is not a flat item. Like, there is like definition and curvature and like shadows and highlights and all of that shit like in the back. So like, anyways, this is kind of like my theory on how exactly this would go. Right? So, anyways, what do you think so far? Not perfect, but damn near close, I think. It looks amazing. Yeah, so this is like my theory on, or like my take. This is my version. He's not perfect. And right now, he just looks like a fucking spider. Like, like, I, nice ass, dude. Thanks. It looks good. Thank you. He looks like a spider. It's really fucking creepy, right? This is very creepy. I'm not even personally a fan of this. He has a V-line pelvis on his back. No, this is not a V-line. You have lower back muscles, bro. It's not a fucking V-line. It's like this muscle here that has like, you have like lower back like shape. He does not have the V-line pelvis on his back. He's got a dick on his back. It's fine. Xander had to give him that slutty waist. Yeah, here, let me give him the hips and everything. Yeah, we'll give him the full hips. It's fine. That's completely fine. He's got a penis down there too. He's got a penis in the back. That's part of being a bird. His penis is in his ass. God, I'm glad we're an 18+ stream. He is a what? Listen, it's fine. All right, anyways. So, now here's theory number 2. Man sits and it's all over. Deadass. This dude is not allowed to sit down whatsoever. Okay, now here's the thing, right? If I do this a quick copy and a quick paste, okay, and we go off of strictly silhouette, we can change some things, okay? We can change some things here, right? If we go off of silhouette alone, some things will change. Right? Hang on, hang on. Okay, so now that we have just his silhouette, right, we can change some shit, okay? Now we can actually give him a slutty waist, because let's talk about from the front. Now I can actually go give him that slutty waist, okay? I have many of those, you're welcome. There you go. Y'all are saving my ass right now. What was happening? Posh? Oh, there you go, okay. Confident, straight-backed, and fancy in a rich way. Yeah, posh is a great word for that. Poised or proper are also good. Okay. Oh, this is Test song. I'll turn it up slightly. There you go, Tess. Okay. Xander? Yes, mate? Okay. While you ask your question, let's take a look at exactly what's happening here. Because now I'm drawing man titties, okay? Now I'm going to be drawing man titties. And if there's one thing you guys know I like doing, it's drawing man titties. Movies! Yes, let's go. What's up? What's your question, mate? And this is Movies Set 2. Now, no, I'm not giving him a second set of nipples because we've talked about that. But that would be how... Are you drawing dick too? Yes. Oh, that just turned it up without question. Well, of course, it's Test song. So, I will give him nipples, though. And they're going over there. That's so far over. Although when you put your arms up, your nipples do go out to the side, but I feel like that's too far over. I don't ever know where to draw dude nipples. The thing is, I don't have them and I don't want them. So, like, whatever. Those are going to be there for the moment. Okay. So, neck muscle, right? Right. Sternum. Clavicles. Okay. Fore nipple. He has 2 set of boob, 4 nipple. No, not 4 nipple. Not 4 nipple, though. Okay. So, the connections that are happening there, right? This muscle right here, this area, this is this muscle. And you can see it on any human if you look at it. This is the muscle that goes from here down your neck into your clavicle and your sternum. And that's actually called your sternocleidomastoid. I love the name of that muscle. Sternocleidomastoid is also known as the sexy neck muscle because nobody knows how to say sternocleidomastoid. I'm probably saying it wrong, and everyone draws it to make sexy necks. So sternocleidomastoid, neck muscle. And then these right here, right? These are your clavicles. So these are the things that are attaching right here and going up to your shoulder joint. We talked about those, remember? Clavicle, right? Right? Clavicle, clavicle, clavicle. We're making sense, right? We're not getting 4 nipples. Stop asking. Thank you, Emily. Emily's defending my life right now. Okay. Now, we have a lot of waist to work with because, again, okay, it looks funkin' weird from... Funkin'? I was trying to say fucking. But anyways. I was gonna make a poll, but okay, loser. The answer's no. It looks weird from the front, right? Because there's way too much torso. If you draw bodies normally, you would be able to look at this and be like, this is wrong. The proportions are really wrong, right? The proportions are incorrect. And you're not wrong. They are incorrect. But we have to have a lot more vertebrae in there. And there's a whole nother set of fucking, like scapula and everything down there. So yeah, your body's gonna be way longer than you want it to be. He's got Bond proportions. He totally does. He has Bond the Fox Sid of Greed proportions. Let's go. Yeah, no, you're right. He does. Also, I am going to give him slutty waist because I think it's funny. I think it's funny. I get amusement out of this. Emily brought it up. I'm doing it. He's getting like full slutty waist. I only draw my men with hip bones that are physically drawn in. Because I'm like this. Let's go. Dude's wearing his pants on his fucking dick. Like, these are fucking so low at this point. These are dangerously low pants. Okay. I was gonna say we could do the fucking, like, this shape. Just so that you can fucking, You guys can fucking complain about it. There, he's got a crotch. I've given him a crotch. Why is it down there? Hang on. Wait, hang on. Crotches are, like, up here. I don't draw crotches, I'll be completely real, so this is fucking weird to me. Anyways, whatever, that still looks weird. Hi, living thingy, how are you? Why are we wheezing in chat? What's happening? Man's packing, he's absolutely packing. 7 feet long, you know it, it's part of being a bird. Part of being a bird is dude's absolutely fucking packing. Okay. I'm not good at drawing fucking abs either. I hate drawing fucking abs. I hate drawing men, like, shirtless, because I don't understand it, like, 8 times out of 10. Like, I know what the fucking muscles are here, but I don't fucking draw them right anyways. It looks dumb. Everything about it looks dumb. I don't like it. But it's fine. So, like, this is, like, the concept, right? Like, this is kind of like the theoretical concept of what exactly would be going on in the front situation. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not your fucking, I was about to say, I literally out loud was about to say, I'm not your fucking anatomy professor, don't come at me. And then I just realized I have spent the past, how long have we been live? An hour and a half being your anatomy, an hour and a half. How long have I been doing this? Jesus Christ, nobody tells me to shut up. I thought we'd been live for like 45 minutes. We've been doing this for an hour and a half. Since fucking when? Hi, Ollie. How are you, mate? We like it. I'm having so much fun. Like, I'm enjoying this. I'm really surprised that you guys are enjoying this, but I'm really glad at least some of you guys are, because I fucking could talk about this all day. Like, all day. This is my favorite shit. So, okay, anyways, in theory, right, this would kind of be what it would look like from the front. So this is your shape, right? So this is from the back and from the front. This is kind of what at least in my assumption, what a bird human would kind of sort of look like, if that makes any sense. Does that kind of make some sense? I hope this makes, like, any sense, everything I've been saying. I've just been fucking talking. But, are there any, like, questions of, like, how the fuck, why the fuck, or where the fuck? Any where, why, who, what, when kind of questions happening around here? There you go. This is that's like kind of like my concept. It's poorly drawn, but that's kind of my idea. Then I'll be back. I gotta go. It's no worries. Yes, anatomy. It makes so much sense. Wings. Where's the second nipples? No, bad question. Bad question. You're getting fired. I'm kidding. But yeah, what do you think? This is so fun. I love this kind of shit. Like, this is such a cool thought, right? So in theory, I'm actually understanding things quite well. I'm so glad. I hope this is helping a little bit in terms of, like, figuring out how you draw this shit. So theoretically, underneath Filza's, like, robe thing he wears, this is what the dude would look like. For Filza to fly like he does, the dude would have to be tall, lean, and fucking ripped, right? It looks really creepy with just, yeah, like, they're seeing the flesh without the wings. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Oh gods, yeah. This is what Filza would look like underneath the fucking the robe, right? That, in theory, this is what it would look like. It is a little creepy looking. So, if it's a little creepy looking, let's talk wings. And by wings, I mean feathers. Feathers are a pain in the fucking ass. I would like to clear out real quickly, I fucking hate drawing feathers. And more often than not, I will still need to pull up fucking references for a lot of like stuff that I do in terms of feathers, because I'm not a professional on these things. I fucking hate drawing these things. They make me exhausted. Drawing feathers makes me want to cry. But I can at the very least explain to you the concepts of what I know. I love drawing feathers. You've seen me draw wings. Yep, for sure, for sure. And for somebody who says I hate drawing feathers, I draw them a lot. Do you want to see one of my winged characters I used to draw all the time before I got into this stuff? Let me switch to face because I can't show you everything. Also, how loud is the music right now? Is music kind of loud? Is it loud? Is it quiet? I might switch to my liked playlist today, by the way. Let me see if I can go find Lucas. Where is my old Lucas drawing? Where did I put that one? Did I ever finish it? It should be in my finished artworks. Because it's old as fuck. Did I draw that on my tablet? Do I not even... Or my old tablet? Like, do I not have that on here? Oh my god, that might have been on my last tablet. I might not even have that drawing in here. I was just about to pull up, like, a really old fucking drawing, and I don't even think I have it anymore. Yeah, I don't know if I have it. I can't show you. I'm sorry. It doesn't exist. I was gonna pull up my fucking Lucas drawing where I individually feathered every feather, but I've drawn like this. You know? Sunset. What is happening? Sunset, why have you been banned again? Can somebody unfucking restrict Sunset? Vess and Vanna right now? Dude, felt. Vess and Vanna must be fucking ripped too. Let's go. Yeah, this is a tattoo commission I drew. And actually, admittedly, as much as I hated doing this, right? They banned me for no reason, I swear. Yeah. But admittedly, for drawing wings, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. I actually have most of the correct sections going on here. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. This is a tattoo design I did for a friend of mine. I don't know if she ever actually got it. As far as I know, she never did get it. So by technicality, this is a orphaned art. This is an orphaned tattoo design. So he got designed and then forgotten and never used. It was supposed to be a big back piece. Those fine details, yeah, these details are actually the markings for, I believe it was a specific type of hawk. Like the specific markings on the feathers were for like the hawk. But yeah, there's a lot of little detail in all of this, and I really liked it. And like with this being like a really dark piece here, instead of doing like lines, I did like, you know, like did like negative to show the art, so like this part wouldn't be shaded in, and like I don't know, I was quite proud of how this one ended up. It took me a lot of time. And like the process for it was like fucking weird as hell because we couldn't figure out what we wanted in the middle. If you gotta see this, and like I was trying to figure out like, yeah, so I was trying to do like this, alive, decayed, and dead wings, right? And then I tried to like get these little sketch ideas in, and then there were so many concepts. I tried to do like the solar system down the middle, like that, and then it was the like eclipse phases like that, like the moon phases. And then it was a fucking snake, which just looked really dumb because then it looked like a 3-winged snake. And then it was a sword, which the sword lasted a very short period of time. I didn't like that one. And then I think, yeah, it looks like we went back to the snake. Yeah, and then it was a tree. There you go. There's the tree down the middle. And then it was the attempt at like this, the infinity symbol thingy. And then it was a candle, which still looks fucking stupid. And my cat is trying to get in my door right now. This is the candle. And then it was the candle, but then the bottom half would be dripping. And then it was this. And then we finally figured out the hand thing. And then we went with that. And then I fucking took forever to do it, but it got done. But anyways, that was a fun little thing. Hang on, let me go yell at my cat. I've yelled at my cat. And by yelled at, I mean I sprayed him with water. Man, you really trusted the process? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you do. Had to yell at you in AV's chat? Oh, come on now. Okay, but now I want that tattoo. Hey, tattoo commissions are always open, bros. These are all tattoo commissions I've done. Tattoo commissions are open. Anytime, any place. Talk to me. I'm always down. Anyways, back to bird wings. Back to these concepts. Just of everything. Okay. I don't want this song right now. Go away. Cool. So, wings suck, okay? But let's talk wings, okay? So, if you notice, wings go down, up, down, okay? So, from your shoulder point, they go down, coracoid, up, humerus, down, radius ulna, okay? That is your wing shape, okay? And there are several different types of feathers that go along with said wing shape. And you can look this up if you ever want to see, like, look up like wing anatomy, and they'll give you like all of the specific things or whatever. Like there's like, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? Banned? No, please. Sorry with messing with crossmod. It's fine. You're good. But yeah, okay. So like, there's sections of feathers that happen, and I'm gonna follow the color coding of the anatomy that I have up in front of me. So this section over here is gonna be yellow. You're not gonna be able to see that, so I'm gonna go with orange. Okay. So this section here, these are your like very baby beginning ones, okay? Which I don't remember the name. Auxiliaries. Those are your auxiliaries, okay? Light blue section is going to be the section here. Okay. Green are the caps on top of those. So this section up here will be the caps on top of those. These down here are secondaries. And then I need like this, which is primaries. Okay. That's kind of like the best way I've seen to kind of explain it. And this is looking from the back of the wing. Wing anatomy? Yeah, we're talking wing anatomy. So like it's not gonna be perfect, but yeah, feathers for me, I hate drawing feathers, okay? But as long as you kind of figure out what chunks they go in, and remember that they kind of change right here in this like middle section, they change which direction they're facing. They go from facing down like this to facing out like that, okay? So in terms of those colors, oh, hang on. Bring my layer, connect. There we go. Okay. In terms of that, let's talk actual feathers, okay? Auxiliaries. These are the little fluffy dudes, okay? I hate drawing these motherfuckers because there's nothing of substance here. These are your little fluffy guys. This is like all the little fluffy feathers that connect to your body. This stuff would be the things that is like covering the little weird nub shape shit that's happening, okay? That's this. Those little like fluffy dudes. I love drawing wings, they feel so fluid. Individual feathers are an absolute pain though. Yeah, once you kind of learn the shapes of them, you can kind of simplify all of it. But these are like your little auxiliary dudes. So when you're looking at your back, okay? Let me add an extra layer onto this. When you're looking at your back, we'll do the yellowish stuff again. Your auxiliaries are gonna be all of this. All of this little weird shape here, your auxiliaries are gonna cover that area because those are your little fluffy things that connect to your back, okay? So if you're worried about those, they go there, okay? Then you've got your actual like beginning section of your wings, which are your caps. I've used this VOD for reference so much. I hope it helps. So your caps go in this kind of direction. So they are still kind of little fluffy dudes. They're not like feathers like this shape yet. These are still kind of like fluffy-ish shaped feathers. They have a little bit less fluff than the others, but in the most part, like they're pretty soft. They're pretty like just like simple feathers, okay? And they go about most of the way down. So they go to like here, you know? So this is like all gonna be like semi basic little feathery dudes, okay? And Tess also, I remembered you said you sent something. Want to see really quickly. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. That's insane. That's beautiful. And Emily also sending hers, yes. Stan. Oh my god. Noises. Ash, thank you for the 5 bits. And Nalisi, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome home. If you ban Sunset Navy's chat again, I'm timing you out so hard. Well, yeah, because you cause me and Avi share a ban information so that if I have somebody weird in my chat and I ban them, Avi immediately gets the information that they've done something weird in her chat. And we've used it several times because I've had people show up in my chat who say they've been banned in Avi's chat, and it turns out they actually are fucking weirdos. So like, there is a use for it, and you guys doing a lot of like banning for fun causes issue. I can talk to Avi about it though, because if you guys have more fun doing bans for fun, then I will either deal with it or we can disconnect, and I will just purposefully ban, like I'll warn Avi about stuff if I need to. You literally just suggested my ban count from 18 to 20. God, Jesus Christ. I just finished my drama issue. I may not be worried. Oh, gods. Bans 2 more times. What the hell? Tango. Okay, I'll stop doing it, Xander. It's okay, Tang. It's fine. I'm not actually mad at you. It's fucking... There's fuzzies in my coffee. I don't even know where that fuzzy came from. Okay, anyways, that section, okay? Next section, actual little feathers, okay? These are actual, you can see them. They are feathers. They're individualized from the fluff. I'm not great at these. I don't like them. I don't like drawing them. But they are like the first layer of like actual, like, they go in a row. They're not perfect, but they do a thing. You feel me? And here... they do that turn, okay? Now we have separated sections. You see what I mean? Does this make sense? I need a mental crash if I fall asleep here. Someone try to wake me up. Nah, you're good, Pomp. Take a nice nap. Take a snooze, okay? All right. These caps actually go a little bit down the wing. Like, this is kind of like the cap for, like, your elbow. This is your elbow cap, right? And now you have your 2 sections. So you will have a section of your first ones and then your long ones. And the same thing is going to go here. You're going to have a little bit of cap here, your first ones here, and then your long ones here. Those are kind of the direction you want them to go in. So like your first ones are going to be from here, like here, all the way up to here. And they're all going to be kind of coming in versus in this direction. They're all going to be kind of going out. You're going to have a cap here. You're kind of like outward ones here, and then your big boys here, if that makes some amount of sense. And as I draw them, you can kind of, you'll be able to see it. So like, these are like actual, like, they have some length to them now. They're still not your longest ones because those will go on the bottom, but all of these kind of like, you know, does this make like some amount of sense? Like, these are like your, like, these are your like actual, like, these have some length to them. And like, I'm pretty lazy when drawing them, which means I draw them all almost identical, and I kind of always tuck one just slightly behind the other, like, just because like this is kind of just the way I draw them. I don't know. And then they kind of like, oh, these look bad. These look bad. As much as I love wings and like drawing them and everything, I'm not great at it. At least I very much under the impression that I'm not quite good at it, but I very much like doing it. There we go. This looks a little bit better. So they're all kind of like tucked like that. And then the very next ones over here are going to be facing the opposite direction. They've turned away. They've turned away from God. These feathers have rejected the Lord and Savior. I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, they've rejected him. These are kind of like cap feathers. My wings aren't perfectly anatomical. Fuck me, man. I can't speak. They're not perfectly anatomical, but I do my bestest. Right? This is kind of like wing. There we go. Okay, and then those are secondaries, and then you have to do your primaries. So like these are like your chunky boys. These are your big feathers. And you can do these like tucked behind each other. You can draw them like more separately. But these are like your biggest feathers. And I draw them a little bit more square. Some people draw these bottom ones here a little bit more like pointy. I draw these a little bit more squarey. And then I draw the primaries on like the outside, like a little bit more pointy. Like these kind of like tuck in. And then it's, for me, it's these that I kind of do like I do like full length for these guys. If that makes some sense. Like that. These are like my long ones. And this isn't perfect, but this is kind of like my best little like example of it. So like if I get rid of the background thingy now, and then just kind of like put my fucking lines back in place because half of those are drawn on the wrong layer. This is essentially what a wing looks like. This is how you draw a wing. Does this make some amount of sense? They've rejected our Lord and Savior Chicago style pizza? Yeah. Our Lord and Savior purple, but why have the feathers rejected purple? Yeah, you can, and all of these pictures I'm gonna put down in the fucking, I'll put them down in the chat. I'll put them in the Discord. So your different ones. Let me airbrush. We'll airbrush. So I'll do them in order. So for me at least, reds, your little primary guys, okay? Or your little auxiliary guys, right? Orange, I draw like these like little fluffy guys that go just about to the cap, right? And they go all the way up to your little elbow section, okay? Yellow, I draw this set of like cap primary, or yeah, no, secondaries. I think these would be called secondaries. I believe these would be called secondaries. Don't quote me on any of the verbiage, because at the end of the day, I'm probably incorrect about it. Green. I will draw my cap over here. Blue. I'll do this set of fucking secondaries, I think they're called. Again, I don't know my proper words for it. Purple. I will do this set of primaries. Like this. And then pink, I will do my final set of primaries. Like this. All right. So that is kind of how I break my wings up. Does this make some amount of sense? Does this make sense in some way, shape, and or form? I hope this kind of sort of makes sense. And for reference, now this is where things get a little bit funky. This is just the back of the wing. The front of the wing will look different because you don't, here, let me grab my wing. Hang on. I'm gonna pull up my face again, and trigger warning, I guess, content warning, whatever, for bird wings. Content warning for actual wings, specifically. So this is an actual bird wing that I took off of a bird. Sorry. That's so cool, it makes so much more sense than other refs. I'm glad. Okay, so this is an actual bird wing. It no longer opens because I petrified it, essentially. But I actually cut this off of a bird myself. I was a weird kid. I did it safely with the observation of a science teacher. I don't know, I was an outside kid and I found a bird frozen to death on the beach. And so I picked it up and I took it to my science teacher and she helped me cut the wing off and preserve it. So anyways, bird wing. So these right here, these are your little fluffies. You can see all the little teeny tiny fluffies here. Those are your auxiliary ones, those red ones, right? And then you can see these teeny tiny ones here. Let me see if I can focus this better. Nope, that's getting worse. There we go. Okay. So you can see the little teeny tiny feathers here. They kind of sort of lift up. These are your little like fluffy ones that go all the way up to the elbow right here. Okay. I'm gonna grab this so you can see. And then, ooh, yeah. So, fluffies, yeah. Little fluffy ones that go all the way up to the cap of the elbow, right? Elbow cap. Okay. Let me stick my feather back down. And then I'm gonna see if I can pull up. This would be, you see, this would be one of your yellow ones, your secondaries. And then these down here, these big ones down here would be your first set of primaries. And then on the outside, the edge of the wing, right? These would be your secondaries up here. And then these down here, these long ones are your primaries, right? So this is the outside. Is this the wing I missed from before? No, this is a wing that I showed a sternum from before. Now, the thing is, if you notice, the amount of feathers that you see here is different than what you see here. This is a completely different looking wing. You see what I mean? Let me fucking... so that it's not, like, shining. This is a completely different view of the wing, right? So you're gonna see different feathers. What species of bird was it? I think it's just a duck. From what I remember, this was just a duck. I keep the bird wing on my altar. Why? It seems like the only correct place to keep it. Okay. So, back to our wing. Okay. This is your back, okay? So we could take this, right? And I'm going to be lazy because I'm that type of person. We could take this and we could go down here, right? And we could go paste, right? And we would be able to go... Oh god, we did not fucking properly set it up, but if we were to do it like this, we would do like that. Hang on. Like there. Okay. Now let me do a quick... like this. Like this. Okay. Copy and paste. Go here. Hear me out, okay? I know what I'm doing. It's fine. Because then I can do this. And then I go boop, like that. Duplicate. I forgot I changed that sound. Thank you for the raid, beautiful November. How are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How was stream? How was your day? I hope you're doing fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna move this one out a little bit. There we go, like that. Okay. Hello. That's the raid noise? Yeah, that's the raid noise. I'm that kind of person. I think it's quite funny. I think it's quite funny because that means you guys were involved in it, and I just, you know, I think that's funny. I find humor in that. But yeah, so here's your little auxiliaries again. And then this would be essentially your wing situation. Stream is good, I'm glad. A minute, woo, yeah. And then I can just do this. I can merge these down, and then I'm just going to duplicate them so that they're a little bit darker, and then I can merge them down again. So this would be your wings from the back, in my theory. Now, again, a lot of people would say the wings should be up here. But you can see, based on my anatomy and the way that I draw wings, I don't draw them up here. I draw them in the lower middle back area. So, not everybody draws wings like me, and not everybody will put their wings this low down on the body. But when I like to draw them, I like to draw them this low down because in my brain, this is the way the anatomy works. You can see where it attaches in, right? So this is kind of how I would draw wings on the back, right? Which I think is quite fun. Super cool, I'm glad. But also, how would they move properly if they were up that high? Right, they wouldn't move properly. The only way that they would move properly is that some people like to concept the idea of stacked scapula, in which case, let me see if I can do this real quick. Copy. Some people like the concept of stacked scapula, where, oops, having this, they argue that the birds or angels, this piece of anatomy here, the winged bird avian scapula section of everything, would be able to be attached here behind our current scapulas and giving this extra structure, the extra scapula, the extra clavicle, and the coracoid bone, and attaching them essentially just to the area where our current scapulas sit. So like they put all those bones there. The only thing is that, like, I think physically it wouldn't work very well because our scapulas are very flat, right? And it would be a huge joint of a bone. Like, the joint of the bone would be, like, where our scapula sits, or it would have to pull completely away. My reasoning for drawing wings on the shoulder blades is that I don't think about it. It's fantasy. And that's okay if that's how you want to draw it. I'm not shitting on anybody who draws wings on the shoulders because it looks better, or because it's fantasy, or because they don't give a shit, or because that's just how I draw it. All of those are fine. The people I am shitting on are the people who talk anatomy style and think that the fucking bird scapula would fit over our scapula without looking like a horrible hunchback of Notre Dame, okay? That's my argument. If you think this anatomy would fit on this anatomy, you're wrong, and I don't like you. If you draw wings wherever the fuck you want on a person because it's a person with wings, those don't exist and it doesn't matter, well then I love you. Draw your wings, man. Pop off. Wouldn't it make it protrude and need cushioning from each other that would cause the wings to stick out more and make it hard to functionally move them around and stand properly? It would be incredibly painful, theoretically. So yeah, no, it would look bad, it would probably feel bad, you wouldn't have nearly enough range of motion, because our fucking scapulas would be in the goddamn way. So yeah, no. Anatomically speaking, doesn't work. In terms of just drawing humans with wings, fucking go wild, absolutely go crazy. You know what I mean? It has absolutely nothing to do with like people who just draw anatomy for fun. Like if you're just drawing angels because angels are fun to draw, dude, go off. I've seen people do the actual anatomy, but they change the shape of the scapula. I was so confused. Some people will try that kind of stuff, or say that we could have smaller scapulas. There's a reason our body is shaped the way it is. Our body is made out of years and years and years and years and years of human evolution to shape us the way that we need to be shaped, right? Now, the only thing about the way I've drawn this right now, okay, and I'm looking at this and I'm looking at it a little bit longer than I should. This is just to show you where they would sit, okay? Now, to be clear, this isn't what they would look like, okay? Because do you remember how big I said your wingspan would need to be? Do you remember? Because it's really fucking big. And in reality, even though I've drawn the anatomy like this, it would be more like this. This would be the more accurate wing on back ratio. This would be more about what it would look like. And then I would need to smooth those feathers out because they just look ugly. But this would be a lot more accurate to, oh god, a lot more accurate to what the feathers, or the situation with, like, the back would actually look like. Because we are big animals. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're big dudes. So, like, we kind of have to have a lot of... Oh, God, the lore music's playing. We need to have a lot of fucking wing to carry us anywhere. So this would be a little bit more accurate into how exactly that would be sitting on us shape size. Plus, need more oxygen, so bigger lungs. More limbs need more ribs. Well, not necessarily in terms of ribs. Because ribs don't really do anything for our limbs, if that makes sense to you. Like, here, if I pull this up really quickly. Let me go to this group real quick. So this is just the skeletal structure of it. Your ribs don't really do much for you, so your ribs are not really necessary. Now, one thing that you would have is a much more protruded sternum. You're gonna be a bit wider, like you're gonna be like bird-chested to a certain degree. But your actual like physical like skeleton situation wouldn't need more ribs necessarily. Those are just to protect our internal organs. You would need a second set of scapulas, a second set of humerus, radius, ulna, phalanges, coracoid bones, and clavicles, as well as a second set of trapezius, deltoids, biceps, triceps, all of those things, plus a supracoracoidal muscle, as well as a second set of pectoralis major. Theoretically, I don't think we would need... I mean, we would technically need bigger lungs or just better working lungs. Now, again, what I had just said about the wings, if I turn all these back on for you really quickly. Oh, let me fucking turn the bones back down. In terms of the size that they would actually need to be again, if we were going to go back over here, okay? We can take this into account then as well, because if I take the wings off, like, if I turn the wings down, you're starting to see the size these things would actually need to be, because it's a little fucking wild. These things here would need to be fucking huge. Like, do you kind of see the issue? Like, these would need to be massive. Let's do, like, this. Now, obviously, I have to adjust the rest of the body around this. But, like, that's kind of what we would need to carry ourselves around. You know? Because, like, again, pectoralis, and then secondary tits. Pectoralis, secondary tits. This would kind of be more accurate to exactly what we would need to carry this shit around on our back. You know what I mean? Because these things are big. They are not little. Nothing about this is little. Except for this dude's waist right now. Come on now. Why is this fucking... Where is his waist? Oh, that's here. It's fine. But yeah. This would be a little bit more accurate into like... Oh god, all of this is fucking crooked, but it's fine. This is a little bit more accurate into the actual size you would need for these dudes. To carry your fucking ass around. Oh god, there we go. How's that look, chat? What do you think? That would kind of be your best bet for this. And then obviously, wings. Oop. This would kind of be what you would end up having. Does that make sense? Gotta up the ass size, secondary tits. Listen, I'm speaking the truth here. Right? Because if you think about like people, if you think about a person, right? Let's like, if this is our average man, okay? Oh god, I was gonna do like a little human. Hello, this is Bob, okay? And let's assume Bob is pretty average height. Let's give him what, like 5'11", do you want to do 5'11", 6 foot? What kind of average size man do we want? 5'10", between 5'10" and 6 foot. You can just make him 5'11". We can make him 6 foot to make it easy if we wanted to make him 6 foot. Let's make him 6 foot to make it easy. 5'9". We could let me do 6 foot to make it easy, and I can change it afterwards. Okay. I'm gonna take Bob, right? Okay. Oh. Did I not? Oh. Bob. I'm gonna need you, my dude. Okay. Let's make Bob a little bit smaller. Let's make Bob a little smaller. And we'll make both Bobs a little bit smaller. Okay. Bob is 6 feet tall. If I take this Bob, if I take this Bob, that's 6 feet, right? That's 6 feet right there. Okay. This is 12 feet. Okay. Right? That's 12 feet. And that would make this 24 feet. Right? 24 feet is a pretty good summary of how big your wings need to be. Okay? So if we put all the sideway bobs together and turn them down a little bit, this... Oh god, I need a new layer. This right here needs to be your fucking wingspan. Do you see why these things get really big? Like, this is your wingspan. You need a lot of fucking wing. Do you start to see why wing is a thing? Okay, right? This is the wing is big. Now let's take a couple of joints from this. Okay, right? Good God, yeah. This is big. Wings are really big. Okay, so if this is connected to you, okay, here we're looking at our bones now. There's the coracoid, right? This right here is your humerus. Okay. And then this right here would be your radius and ulna, okay? If those are our three, okay? Now, without changing the length of these, I'm just going to straighten them out to how you would tuck them behind you, okay? If we were to tuck our wings behind us and like let it settle on our backs, okay? That's one. Here's the next one. So now remember, this one goes up. Right? This one goes up. Yeah, line up to that. And then this one goes down. Oh, wait. Gotta make sure we line this up. Okay. So if I get rid of the wing on this side, your wing on this side now, right, is this whole shape here. Like, this whole thing is how your wing is gonna sit. That your wing is going to be taller than you and nearly drag on the ground. Yeah. That is how it will go. So your wing will go above your head and nearly drag across the ground. This is how big these fucking things need to be. These things are massive because people are massive. And so your wings need to be massive. Well, shit, yeah. And that means these things have feathers. A lot of them. Like, there is a lot going on here. So this is just a good reference in terms of, this would be, if this dude is, okay, so if I do the math really quickly, this section of it, from this bone to this bone, so, okay, so this would be probably admittedly about the height of your dude. So this would probably be like what, 6.5 feet-ish. Like your wings would be taller than you, like probably like 6.5 feet. And then this way need to be about 12 feet. Like, he's a big dude. The amount of preening you would need to do, God forbid you don't have family or partners to help, right? If they had more than one pair of wings, pretending that's anatomically possible, how would that impact the size? They could be smaller. Because you have more lift generated because you have a larger surface area. Theoretically. The rate you're able to flap these motherfuckers at, the amount of area on them, everything about that would affect how big they'd have to be. So, anyways, this is the theory in terms of sizing and all of that. So that's another reference image. That is not how aviation works. Not like directly, but there's a certain degree. Larger wingspan does not mean easier. No, larger wingspan doesn't mean easier to fly with. It's amount of lift generated by the surface area. Like, that is why birds' wings are different than bats' wings. It's not a direct correlation. It's not like a direct, like, bigger wing, bigger lift, but like the surface area from feathers is why birds can fly differently than bats have to fly. At least from everything I have researched in terms of birds and bats and why wings work, that is everything, that is a part of it. Like, because it's not lift in the way that like aviation and like airplane work in my brain, at least from everything I remember, because it's based off of like, it's like friction almost, which is weird to say, but like friction with the air. Several wings on top of one another would interrupt. Well, yeah, no, not on top of each other. Several wings on top of each other would interrupt the airflow. Two wings wouldn't work because they would fuck each other up. Well, yeah, I wouldn't imagine they'd be on top of each other. I'd imagine they'd be like stacked sets. Like if you could make the human longer and make it so that there's wing on top and bottom, so that they'd be. Does that make sense? At least that's what I was imagining. Like it couldn't be like wing plus wing. Sure? Is that not... I don't know. This is my thoughts. Angels aren't real and none of this makes sense anyways. I don't know. Anyways. Okay. Alright. I need... Copy. Oh wait, no, let's do this. Copy this one. Okay. Inside of the wing. Because this is outside, and this is gonna be inside. Okay. What if we figured out a way to make a man longer, though, than 2 sets of wings? Yes, I mean, maybe. Things are heating up in the wing anatomy fandom for sure. Yeah, no, we're really getting heated right now. Deadass, we're about to start scrapping. Yeah, I'm gonna start scrapping with the people who think differently than me in the wing anatomy fandom. This is a very intense fandom if you can't tell. Okay, the good news on wing insides is that they're easier, theoretically, because there's less feathers that you see. You don't see nearly as many feathers. There's 3 members! Yeah, there's 3 members, but they're really fucking dedicated, trust me. They're really into it. What are the rare pair ships? It's, yeah, you know what? I couldn't even, it's the humerus and the ulna. Those are what I rare pair. I rare pair the coracoid and the coracoid process. I hate this. Okay, hang on, let me put my layers together. Okay, so, we're gonna do sections again, but our sections are gonna be way easier this time because we only have 3, so I'm gonna do like this, okay? Well, 4. 4. This is inspiring me to try drawing my wing dossier again. Do it! Intense fandom because it's full of neurodivergents who are hyperfixated. That's why it's so intense. Whoa, that's controversial. Yeah, I really get controversial with my takes. Okay. So, section number 1. These boys. Okay. Section number 2. Like this. Like that. Okay. Secondaries. Or not secondaries. Yeah, secondaries. And then we'll do green. Bottom layer primaries. Bottom layer primaries. There we go. And then bottom or the outside layer primaries. This is kind of how it gets broken up then. So that's like, these are the kind of the new sections that you would need to be focused on, which aren't perfect, but so like this, oh god, sketching. So it would be like, I should do the colors secondary, but I mean, can I get rid of all this? I just want like the outside shape, because we don't need all of that in here anymore. Right? This is I hope this is inspiring some people to draw their fucking winged OCs again, because winged OCs are honestly based. I want more of them. So this would be your first section. Not quite that low. Like this. Hello! Ash, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm tired. No worries, mate. I know. I don't know how long I've managed to go this long. Did I tell you guys? I told the people in Discord. I fell asleep today on fucking, like, when I went to have my fucking dinner and shit, right? I feel like, yeah, that I need to, like... Anyways, I went to have, like, my dinner and shit today, and I laid down to have dinner. Or I didn't lay down. I sat down to have dinner, and I was listening to, like, some, like, fucking podcast shit, and I then woke up. Like, I don't remember the in-between sections of this. I just know I went to bed. Like, I sat down to eat my dinner, and I fucking fell asleep, I guess. And I fucking woke up later. I'm trying to figure out how exactly to draw the insides. Drawing the insides of wings makes me want to fucking die. How do I... This is why I don't do this super often. I'm gonna figure this out. It's like this section, and then this section, which goes further, and then it's this section, and then it's this section. That's theoretically how it looks, okay? Hear me out. Hear me out now, okay? I'm gonna try this. I'm not so great at this. I know who I'm drawing after stream. Wait, I'm into it. I don't have any winged OCs. Ollie, you should really get on that. I have like 5 winged OCs. What do you want from me? Which one? Which one should you draw? Who's your favorite winged OC, Emily? This is an important question. Yes, draw your winged OCs and flood the Fridge Art channel. Do it. I just finished and turned in my last assignment for the semester grade book. Oh my god, yes! Congratulations! Give me one, I'll draw it. Ollie says she doesn't have any. Dog, I don't know, I like all of them. But what if there was a gun to your head and you had to pick a favorite? You know what I mean? What if you, like, had to pick a favorite? If you were gonna if I was gonna shoot you in the head if you didn't, like, if you weren't able to name which one was your absolute favorite. And if I found out you were lying, I would still kill you just for fun. Then what do you do? That's like asking a mother to choose which child kill, Vess or Sakaya, then damn. All right, good answer, good answer, good answer. I like those answers. Those answers make me happy. Oh god. Next, you'll get the finished project and every stage in between, and you'll know that, fam. My favorite of Emily's winged OCs is Fairly. You know what? That's valid. That's a valid choice. Okay, so these are our slightly longer ones now, because these are the equivalent of your orange ones in here. These ones I'm drawing here are going to be the equivalent of your orange ones here. See? Like the yellow-orange. I guess it's yellow on this one. So these are going to be your yellows. I'll try to keep these the same color. I'll do my best to keep these the same color. Okay? So, these are going to be like your orange boys. I wish my friends hyperfixated on my not side characters. Please. Please. Emily's begging over here for anything other than that. Any other form of representation. Anything else. Okay. I don't know how to fucking draw wings, but I'm out here just fucking trying. These kind of wings are so difficult to draw for me. I don't know why, but something about drawing the insides of wings. I draw my winged characters from the back for a goddamn reason. Okay. And then these, okay, so if you notice back here, these kind of like all line up. In this one, these guys are in the front. These are your big old primary boys. I feel like these need to be a little bit longer. Like that. Okay. These are your big old primary motherfuckers. These fuckers are huge. And they're so much bigger than I expect. I draw these too small all the time. Because, like, they're just too big. They're just far too large, admittedly. Okay. How do I want to do this? This? Like this. Like that. Yeah, there we go. This is how I'm gonna go with it. Don't mind my slightly square feathers. I don't know why I'd fucking do this. Okay. Like that. That's the inside of your wing. So if I have to fucking line these up for you really quickly, okay? So these pink ones, okay? We're going with the pink again. Oh god. Okay. I'm still trying to explain everything out loud and have it make sense for you guys. Okay. Airbrushing. These are still our pinks. So nothing has changed here. These pinks are still these pinks, right? Hey, okay? Does that make sense? Pink is pink. We're just seeing a lot more of them now because we're kind of on the inside of the wing. So there's a lot more visibleness happening in that sense, okay? If that makes enough sense. I've never drawn a winged character from the back. Really? I definitely have. I draw a lot of my winged characters from the back. You know? Maybe that's a me thing. Maybe that's a me issue because I fucking suck at drawing wings. Okay, these are still your purples. Purple. These are still your purples. Right? Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. Makes a little bit of sense. Those still line up. They're still wings. It's still understood. Okay? These are your yellows. All of them. All of this is yellow. These are all your yellows, right? Okay? They're a little bit different now. You've got your different caps. Those blue ones, those protective ones, the protective secondaries on the outside, aren't here on the inside. We don't need them. We don't have them. They're not here. Okay? And these ones on top? Fucking surprise, motherfucker. It's this. These are your caps. These things over there on the other side, they're here. They're protective. Like on the they're the inside. This is on the inside now. Does that make some sense? Inside by Bo Burnham. I feel like the back would be a much more interesting and actually probably a lot more detailed angle. Yeah. So this is your outside of your wing and this is your inside of your wing. This is a pretty good summary of essentially how your wings should look. Of course, this isn't perfect. If you can't tell, they're really definitely not perfect. But to a certain degree, they make some sense, right? So these are the summaries of my wing stuff. So we went from your human shoulder anatomy to the anatomy of birds to essentially what would be the anatomy of a avian back, but this would be more accurate to the actual size. And then the front, of course, we can throw the wings in there as well now. Outside of the wings, feather anatomy, inside of the wing, feather anatomy, and then actual size of this shit. Any other questions? I've been doing this for, do you guys realize that we've been here doing this for 2.5 hours? I've just been drawing wings for 2.5 hours, and there's still people here. What are you doing here? What are we doing here? This is amazing, and I love it so much. I'm glad, and I will send all of these pictures. I got a mod. Oh, I'm well aware. I love both of my mods immediately speaking up to be like, oh, we know, we don't want to be here. Thanks, Dad. No problem, Zephyr. I hope you got enough out of this to just be like, hey, it was worth waiting a day and a half. I like it. Thanks, Wicked. I know my other mods were just joking. I'm not actually like insulted. I'm just gaffing. I hope they're gaffing. I'm gonna pretend I know that they are. But yeah. So hopefully all of that makes enough sense to kind of like be somewhat helpful in terms of like in the future for you. Because wings are something I struggled with drawing for fucking ever. But yeah. That's what the lighthearted part was. I know, I saw it. That's why I said I know you're gaffing. But yeah. And then like it's just drawing your wings like this. These are like your folded wings. If this is on the back of a person, this is a foot. This is a foot. And this is your head. Except that it would be like this. Let me get my sizes right. My apologies. I really got to work on making sure my sizes are accurate. I like drawing them semi-accurate because I think they're cool that way. Like, I think they're fun. You do not need to draw, like, actually accurate, like, fucking birds. But yeah, this is the concept of, like, from the back. I guess this would be from the back. But this is essentially what your, from the background situation would be going on. Feathers. 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 And then just the and then just the long ones. That's your back. And then if you had like, oh god, how do I draw like a all right, Minecraft Steve, come through with the longest torso. This is a creeper. I just drew a Minecraft creeper. I've just drawn a Minecraft creeper. I'm not changing it either because my brain is fried. This is a Minecraft creeper. Oh god, come back. So if you were deciding to draw a Minecraft creeper with wings, this is how you would do it. I hate myself. This would be, if you were deciding to do it, it'd be these big boys. You know what I mean? Does this make sense? I was just trying to show, like, if they're fucking sitting on their back and not wide open. Do you know? Because you're probably not going to carry them fucking wide open all the time. Go on, you shove me again. Look at my head. Leave me for dead. Please. Wings. And then your long ones. Does that make sense? I regret looking at Xander's stream with no context. Creeps! My god, Xander, what is that? It's a man. Does this make sense? Does this make some amount of sense? Give the creepers wings! Yes, that's the new hashtag that we need to start. The creeps, please. Oh god. Alright, this is fine. I'm totally going to die if I don't learn more and start drawing them. I'm so glad you're enjoying. Oh, this is really helpful. Thanks, Zad. Zad? Thanks, Dawn. That's a new one. Okay, that was just trying to like show you like what if you're just carrying them. Like I have the wing over there. They like do this like they turn into like a heart shape if you put the two of them together, and they're just like chilling on there. This is like, yeah. I really want to see bat wings. Okay, I can give you a quick rundown on bat wings. Bat wings are completely different from what you would expect in terms of bird wings because the anatomy just isn't the same. Because if you're dealing with human anatomy and bird anatomy and bat anatomy, this might be the last like anatomical thing I do for the time being, just because my brain is getting tired. Okay. Dragonfly wings? I have no idea how those would apply to a human. It feels weird to call you dad, so Xander and dad. Yeah, no, I think Zad is really funny. I think it's quite funny. You can always just call me Zandy or Xander if you don't want to call me dad. No one has to call me dad. I hope people don't ever feel like they're supposed to call me that. People just are, you're allowed to call me whatever you want. It's just that when I say you can call me whatever you want, a lot of people chose dad. So, yeah, don't ever feel like you have to fucking call me dad. That'd be fucking really weird. To be like, if you're in my stream, you have to call me father. Like, that's fucking uncomfortable. Ow, I think I have a cut on my fucking foot, and I can't see it, but it feels like I might have stepped on something. And it just makes me very sad because it hurts. But it's fine. Or chef. You must call Xander father / J, yeah. Or chef, yeah, you gotta call me chef. Okay, so, human, right? Would you fucking... There's one fruit fly hanging out in my fucking room. I can see him. Every once in a while, he like, Okay, and it's because I have the fucking ring light on right now. He wants in. Okay. Hit. That is a human arm. Understood? Does that make sense? Okay. And there's several sections to this. Okay. Hear me out now. Okay. Humorous. Okay. Humorous. When do we get biblically accurate character fills? Yeah, I actually want to do that. Yeah. I plan to. Okay. Humorous. I'm gonna get this wrong, but I believe this one's radius. I believe I've always gotten my radius and my ulna mixed up, but radius, ulna, doesn't really matter for our explanation which one's which, admittedly. Okay. Metatarsals, phalanges, tarsals, sorry. Green is tarsals, blue is metatarsals, and these are phalanges. Does that make sense? Haha, humorous. Thanks, Ollie. Okay. Red is your humerus, orange is your radius, your yellow is your ulna, green is your tarsals, blue is your metatarsals, purple phalanges. Those are your bones. You have an arm. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you. AV Yellow, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. That scared me. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome everybody. Hello. Hi. We're drawing anatomy today. Actually, specifically, we're drawing bird wing anatomy. I can take you through it really quickly. Hello, Mushroomie guy. I just breathed in a fuzzy from my own fucking hair. Mushroomie guy, Hyoi guy, Isame, I has the same B-Day as Quackity. That's a flex in a name. And Peachiora, thank you so much for the follows. Hello. If you guys are in my stream and you don't already follow AV, I don't know what you're doing here. Figure it out. But if you're from AV stream and you don't know me, hi, I'm Xander. By technicality, I'm an 18+ streamer, but I won't kick you out for being under 18. Just act like you're appropriate to be here. Act like a 12-year-old and we'll have issues. That's all. But yeah. LOL, it's true. Nice. That's actually quite cool. But yeah, so we're working on anatomy. I can give you a quick rundown of what we've been doing. If you guys would like a quick rundown. And then I'll get back to drawing the one I was specifically drawing. But we've been doing this for 2.5 hours now, so there's a lot of drawing that's been happening. So this one, yeah, this is about. Hang on, let me catch up on chat and see if anybody what humans have said. Hello, yes, thank you for all the raid emotes. Hello, Fingies. Hi, Mr. Bandy. Hello, Stig. How are you doing? Oh, God. Hello. They're the same basic structure like birds and humans and whales, right? Whales have finger bones. Did you know that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, hello, everybody. I am not legally human. That's valid. I'm doing swell? Good. Because I'm Italian? You know what? Same. Okay, quick overview for everybody who's going on. This is just the anatomy of a human shoulder. These are the different bones that take part in it. If you want any of these reference images that I've drawn today, I will be posting them all in my Discord, exclamation point Discord. You can join us there, and you can get all of these reference images. So this is like the anatomy of a human shoulder. This right here is the anatomy of a bird, including the sternum, the coracoid bones, radius, humerus, ulna, all those things. And then the muscles that they use to lift and like raise and lift their fucking muscles, like the muscles they use for this. And then this is the anatomy of a human bird to a certain degree. We broke it down into individual steps. So I have like the bone structure down there, and then we have like the muscle structure here. And then we have like the actual like wings, and then we have them accurately sized, which is actually like that. So it's a bit bigger. Oh my god, a sternum? I don't own one. Honestly, AV, so based. Watching Tango edit your video, I don't understand anything that's happening. It's a magical process. This is a human bird from the front, but without the feathers, which admittedly is very creepy. I'm so tired. Send help. I'm so sorry. Hi, Ivy. It's okay, Queen. How was stream, though? How are you? I hope you're having had a good time. What did you guys do? I was looking at your things, and one of them is reminding me to stretch, and that was the first time in my life my back actually cracked. Let's go. Tired? Avy, you can go take a nap, King. I built a windmill. Bet. I'll have to go see that. That's actually very fun. These were the outside of the wing feather anatomy. This is the inside of the feather wing anatomy. This is the size wings would need to be on humans, which is 21 feet in thing, or 24 feet. This is your wings tucked behind your back from front and back. And then now we're working on bones, so we're gonna get back to that. If y'all don't mind, if you want to stick around and hang out and watch me build some bones, you might learn something and you might have a little bit of fun. Fuck if I know. AV's VOD will slay. So true. Pog windmill, let's go. It's mid. You misspelled masterpiece. Honestly, that's valid. Okay, all right. Bird. I'm talking about birds now, okay? So, birds don't have coracoids like I draw them in human, or in you know, my fucking angel things. So this is not a coracoid. It is your humerus. Okay. This is radius and ulna. If you're seeing a little bit of a comparison here. Oh god, I don't know how to draw right now. Hang on, my brain has stopped working. AV Yellow, I am also so very tired today. So I'm glad we are the same. Okay. And then E E E E E. This is the bones of a bird wing. Zandy, go nap too? I will, but I fell asleep before stream on accident while eating my dinner. Okay? So I'm actually fine. Because I accidentally napped because I passed out while eating. The way I'm supposed to. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. Go back to sketching. Wait. I don't remember what pencil I was on. Oh, it definitely wasn't that. Oh, it definitely wasn't that either. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. This is a bird wing. Welcome to bird wings. Zandy, that's not healthy, King. You all right? I'm fine. I just haven't slept much. Okay. All right. Airbrushing. Let's talk anatomy. Right? Let's talk anatomy. Humerus. You're seeing it. This, still a humerus. Hasn't changed. It's a bird. It's still funny. Number 2, your radios. Still the goddamn same. It's the same fucking bone. Nothing's changed. Ha-ha. Ha-ha-ha. Okay? Ulna. Same fucking bone. They do the same thing. They're in the same place. Nothing is changing, right? Now things get weird. What fucking color did I make my fucking tarsals? Green. Okay. Tarsals. These right here. Oh, prime position. Thank you. I'm upside down. Why are we doing this? Because I like learning about bird anatomy and winged anatomy and all that. These right here, these bones in your hand, these are your tarsals, right? Right there, your tarsals, your palm, the green. The bird, right there, bam, tarsals. Happy? Cool, we've got tarsals now. Good, we're in business. Metatarsals, okay? Those are these. So not these like wrist bones and stuff down here, okay? But these long ones inside your hand, those are your metatarsals, right? Metatarsals, okay? Take a look at this. Metatarsals. Whoa. Cool. Right. We're vibing. Okay. Phalanges. Those are your fingies. Your fingies. These are your phalanges. We have all the same goddamn bones. It's the same thing. The birds have fingies too, boys. So, okay, that's your bird. Now, here's where things get funky. Let's talk bats. I don't do a lot of bat drawing, okay? Bat drawing, not something I do often. But one thing you will notice really quickly is all your bones are going to be way thinner. Okay? Your bones are going to be real thin. We're going to be real skinny with all this. Okay? We're going to be real skinny, and some things are going to get real long and weird. Okay? Alright. Well, now, would you look at that? Birds have bones. Upside down Xander? Yeah, it's a thing that people can do. I'll be flipped back upside down, and, like, it's an automatic thing. So don't you fret about it. All is well. All is well, and I'm just visiting Australia, you know? I'm in Aussie. I'm being an Aussie for the time being. Oh god, my fucking tablet's moving on me. My tablet's running away from me. Okay, it's fine. Oh god, it's Dream Minecraft with the mask. Oh god, please. Okay. Oh god. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay. I can never get off of my mattress. Okay. And then, if you can imagine, like this. You see what I mean? You see how we have a bat wing now? Okay, but here's where it gets fucking funky. Okay? We're funking around now. Okay? I've just noticed that Cat Ears Redemption, I have a new goal for 2023. Oh, great. Lovely. Okay, humorous. Everybody in chat is laughing because it's humorous. Nothing's changed. It's a humorous. Okay? I'm funny. Get used to it. Radius. It still exists. It hasn't moved. Ulna. It still exists. It hasn't moved. Our things are the same. We're seeing the similarities, right? We're seeing the similarities. Green. Tarsals. Nothing's changed. It's kind of doing the same shit. Are you starting to see what's happening? Metatarsals. Now things are starting to look fucking weird. Right? Things are a little bit weird now. And then phalanges. There you go. Bat wings aren't arms. They're fucking hands. Bird wings are arms. Bat wings are hands. So they're just big ass hands. So yeah, bats are scary. They're adorable. I love them. They're like sky puppies. They're sky puppies. Second set of hands? No. They're not. Well, I mean, I guess on humans they would be a second set of hands, yes. On bats, they just are their hands. They don't use them that way, but yeah. I love sky puppies. Bats, 12 out of 10. Go drink water? I can do that. Thanks, Ekane. Sky puppies. So, in terms of a human having these things, it would be just exactly what you expect it to be. So if I were to go have a person, right? I simply, right, would do exactly what you expect. Boop. Exact same concept. I'm trying to like, hang on. I was gonna try to like fit as much of it on here as I can, but even like this, you're not gonna fit much of it on there. It would be the exact same concept. Attach in the same place. The only thing is, by technicality, I think they would actually have to be significantly bigger. Because even though they have a really good like space of area, like they don't have the feathers, so they don't have the same type of like, they don't react to flying the same way. But what are we talking about, shaved mice? Oh, in literal French translation, I love that. I only know how bat wings are hands because I draw dragons. Yeah, dragons are essentially the same thing, yeah. Flying foxes are babies that need love. Yes, agreed. Agreed. The French were so right with this. Mew and chauve-souris, what? I love this. But yeah, so that's essentially the breakdown of all of this. So, I hope that makes somewhat sense. I hope all of these things make like a little bit of sense. And I want to like I'll do like you know, I'll like separate all of these out so I can do like, you know, just the skeleton. And we could do like, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Undo. But you know, like I'll separate these out. Like if I do like copy, and then we'll do, oh god, paste. Like the muscle. Do we want this on this layer as well? Like if we want it, do we want like this, so that like you have like the build up? Like is that what, like I could just do this? So that you can kind of see. Like, so then these are the ones that you would get if like when I post these eventually, so you guys can have them all. You'll get the shoulder, the bird, the bones with the muscle, the full actual anatomy of it, the correct sizing anatomy of it, and then the front. You'll get the outside of the bird wing, the inside of the bird wing, the correct sizing thing, the front and back of them folded up, and then the bones. Is that valid? Fanfic rant with minimal spoilers? I mean, depending on what it's about, maybe? I probably won't be around for very long in a minute, actually. They're always in the same room as me when they shouldn't be. You know what? I'm sorry. But yeah. What do you guys think? Are we happy with this? Death, have I answered all of your very important bird questions? Does all of this make at least a little bit of sense? I feel like I've gone, I feel like I lost the fucking plot for a little bit. Did I do too much? Have I done just enough? Have I sufficed? Have I sufficed? Did I do what was desired of me? Okay, so like basically it's a whole heroes and villains AU, and like a character is both a hero and a villain is sabotaging the heroes, and blah, blah, blah. I love that for you, actually. I get that energy. I've been there. Yes, satisfied. I'm very glad. I hope I like provided what was desired of me. I don't know if this was like a fun stream to be a part of, because I don't think I did anything but talk about bird wings for 3 hours, but like, fuck it, I'm having fun with my hyperfixation, so you guys get to fucking be a part of it and deal with it. Oh, whoa. Also, I didn't even notice, but we hit 50 subs today again. We're back up to 50 subs. We haven't been there in a while. So, cool. We are satisfied. I'm very glad. So, let's talk plans. Let's talk plans for a minute. I can't go anywhere until I explain to you guys the plans, okay? I'm hoping, right, to do a movie night on the Discord this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. I will have to figure out what day it's going to do it, because currently I'm not sure if we want to do Saturday or Sunday, because I'm not sure which days we're going to be streaming and which days we aren't. As of right now, maybe I will stream both Saturday and Sunday. Maybe I'll just stream Saturday, but regardless, I should be streaming tomorrow without fail. Sunday, I'm not sure about, because there's technically the Among Us lobby on Sunday, but it's late at night for me, and I have to go to work the next day, so I think I might be taking Sunday off of streaming, which is normal because that's not in my stream schedule. My current stream schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Zandy, question. I have an answer. Movie night. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully movie night. Maybe tomorrow? If we do it on Sunday, we'll have to do it earlier in the day. We could... Do you guys want late at night on... Do you want... I don't want to do after stream because I need to go to bed. Why don't we do it on Sunday when I would normally stream? We could do a movie night. On a scale from 1 to 10, how tired are you? Stigma, I just worked a 4-hour work week. Or 4-hour work week. I worked a 4-day, 8-hour-a-day week. Where I go to bed every night at 1 a.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. And I have an entire next week where I do that again for 5 days. I'm a little bit tired. But why? What's the question? What's the question, bruh? Never mind then? Okay, you can DM me afterwards if you need, like, if you need something from me personally, that's fine. Why in the world would you go to bed so late, guys? Oh, I was gonna redeem the funny. Let me sleep today. But yeah, no, me and thank you for the clarification, Ollie. I fell asleep on stream. No, I fell asleep on call with everybody yesterday because I got to sit and talk with my friends again, which I feel like I haven't been able to do in so long. But what I would like to do right now is when I end call or end stream, I really want to go call my friends and talk to them. But I'm supposed to go work on editing, and I don't want to work on editing. God, for being a content creator and loving being a content creator, I really complain about being a content creator fucking so much. Good to know I left before everyone had fun. SMH test, I had fun the entire time. I love recording with you guys. Like, genuinely. Like, I had a great time all of yesterday, the entire call. So, I don't know, I'm vibing deeply. But we should all be in a call again at some point. I have to edit tonight, and I mean, I could edit on call with you guys, I just probably would not be funny. If you want to hang out, literally call Krusty Crew SMH. I should do that more often. I never cold call. Emily's the only one who has big enough balls to cold call, I'll fully admit. I'm a little bit of a weenie. I'm a little bit of a weenie. I get anxious. I get very anxious.
Stardew, how many hours do I have?
I get a little bit of anxiousness, you know what I mean? But yeah, cold call sometimes too. That's true. Ollie does sometimes. I can and will cold call whenever I want. I just usually don't want to talk to people. That's valid. Good to know that if you want to talk, you at least some of the time you manage to call me. You can also just call the circle if you desire. Dude, I don't know if I could. I feel like I'm not permitted to do that. I feel like that's not permitted of me. Oh, I haven't raided you in a while. Who do I do today? We could do... Why not? Anyways, I might actually call my friends after this. Oh, wait. Wait, are you live? Oh, I'm gonna come spook you. I'm gonna come spook you. I know who I'm spooking. I know who we're spooking today, boys. What the fuck is the circle? Yeah, that's AV's profile pictures. Okay. Anyways, sorry. Have a good night. Yeah, okay, alright, chatters. I will talk to you in the Discord tonight. If you guys have any questions or need anything from me or want to know what we're getting up to this weekend. We will be streaming tomorrow. What are we streaming? Fuck if I know. I have no idea. I'll fucking answer that when I know. I fucking couldn't tell you for right now. Maybe I won't look like this. Maybe I'll actually have showered and my hair will be curly again. That's the hope. I hope to shower in the morning so that I stop looking like this. Because I'm sick of straightening my hair. I don't even straighten my hair. I brush it out and, like, pull it straight and tie it back so that it dries straight. Who are we spooking in case it doesn't work? I'll paste it right here. This is who we're raiding just in case it doesn't work for you guys, but I'm gonna load up the raid right now. So try to join with the raid. You get points for me and you get points for Goose, and it looks good for the channel. You guys better remember what we do. You guys know how we raid. How do we raid, chatters? Love raids are the way this is meant to be doing, okay? You better love grade, throw love bricks through their windows. I'm still working on that emote. You guys sent a bunch of good references. I think I'm gonna try to make my own, because I don't draw my own emotes very often, but I want to try it. Anyways, go love raid them. Goose has 1 viewer right now, so go kick their ass. Have a good chat, alright? Good night. I love you all. Goodbye. Woo!